It's supposed to be.
I have this friend
I
that
didn't
actually says Mario on purpose all the time.
That's racist.
Like, but it's not like not like a meme. Like he's actually just like, yeah, it's Mario. Yeah, I
Well,
love Mario. Super
it
Mario
is a meme
Bros.
or it isn't a meme?
No.
No, he says it like he's...
No, it is a meme, but he says it like it's not a meme.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
awesome.
That's
and no,
insensitive.
some people just don't call him out.
Culturally insensitive. I'll be the first to say it.
Are you a
Melee.
Melee.
or DBZ.
Do you guys?
just do Melee.
Do
Yeah.
you guys even talk about Melee anymore?
You know, I mean, I think we...
It's in the name of the title, right?
Come on, man.
It's just bad. It's just bad. The podcast.
Bad podcast.
Yeah.
You know,
Melee's
I mean,
been pretty slow, like as of late.
You
right?
gotta move on.
Yeah,
I mean...
to Smash 4.2.
All right, relax.
And
Look,
Dragon Ball Fighters. Yo, you all got to play Dragon Ball.
I practice combos.
Neat
Dude,
plays.
let's go.
Neat plays.
Yeah.
Neat.
Who plays Piccolo in this house, though?
Neep, who plays Piccolo?
We don't play mid tiers in the house.
Yeah.
What?
No, I don't. I haven't. I
Did you?
I haven't
did you-
played like pretty much all the characters.
Oh.
He doesn't even
What's
have
your
the
team?
DLC
What's your team?
characters.
I need to hear the teams.
Cell, Black Vegeta.
Man.
What?
What's your
That's
team,
just-
Mike?
That's just a regular man's
Yeah,
team.
what's your team?
It's
It
like
is.
Not a,
I'm bad. I can only play the regular people.
He has Krillin.
He has Krillin.
Mike has
Oh,
Krillin.
yeah. I like Krillin.
Krillin what?
I fuck with Krillin players. He throws the rocks. That's fine. It's fine when you're like trying to like hold up like the weak man like Krillin.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, like he just throws rocks and everyone's shooting beams.
It's like
he's like rats.
he's just it's not good enough. How are the levels? We can see the chat. Only Neep can read it though because he's close enough.
Is it live? or
We're
no?
live.
It's
We're
live.
like in the pre-show, the pre-era.
The
Can
black
can I
screen.
tweet it?
Yes,
Yeah,
please.
please.
God,
What?
they're fucking with you. Go
Wait,
ahead
what's
and
happening?
tweet.
I just got nervous once he said that. That's a bad sign.
Wait, what did I say? What did I say? What did I say?
I don't
just
know.
do it.
I'm
I'm
not in
scared.
on this meme. Some memes I don't know about.
I'm gonna throw up.
That's the
I know that one. Has he ever actually thrown up?
I've
No.
never seen him throw up. I'm sure he's
He
thrown up.
He gets bad vertigo.
Yeah.
When's the last time you've thrown up for reals?
The Balk.
Really? So that was
Okay.
like a long time ago.
But did you actually say it before you did it? I'm gonna throw up, and then you actually threw up, and everyone's like, oh, "What he did?"
No, it was much more visceral where I just like looked up and the world was spinning and I just projectile vomited.
Oh, God.
everywhere.
Nice.
It was pretty
nice,
bad.
Nice.
My my favorite meme is DQ'd Sage. He says, "I'm gonna smash my pad today."
You're-
He just says it like all the time, and I asked him at Summit, like, "Did you ever actually smash your pad?" He's like,
What does that mean? Oh, like he's gonna
It's like
throw
smashing
it.
my pad. Like like he lost a match smashing my
No,
pad.
smash-
right?
Yeah,
I mean,
it's like
We
I'm
call
gonna
it-
Yasa control.
Yeah, in this we call it
Oh,
Yasing.
you yeah
in this household.
yeah.
How's the audio stream? How's everything sound? Neep, read back the chat word by word.
Okay.
In titles included.
I said give level
Who's
feedback. Slime IRL.
Okay,
me,
go ahead.
I give levels.
Call out the badges too.
Fire Yams says no badge. Sounds good. Star Gift Poll
Keep
says
talking to the mic,
it's
please.
good, and then a little meme hands symbol.
Okay.
Game hands.
I think we're good. All right. So,
No, I'm not
Oh.
done yet.
okay, go ahead. No, go ahead.
Okay,
If you keep typing, this is just the entire show.
Lily BB says sounds okay so far.
Okay.
Okay, thank you so much for your support.
Alito57 says level 5.
Thank you so much for your donation, Alito. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much.
Okay, I'm done with that.
All right. So, is there anything we need to like pre-discuss? Is everything? I see you have a fine pilsner. Everything's good to go.
I think just the levels. Well,
think that's just
how
good.
you
How's
doing
everyone
over there, Mike?
feeling?
Like in terms of topics, like what was it?
What game are you
It was
playing?
E3, Summit,
Nice.
Summit, Smash,
Smash. Yeah, those are like the big things.
and
honestly.
then I
Like,
think I
there's
put
enough-
some. Oh, the other one is just you.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, guy.
It was not that interesting.
Yeah, well, I mean,
People say
we're
tell
paying
us.
you, so
I was talking about Gunther's about just like because I'm an Uber driver, right? And there'll just be times I just like lie about my life. I'm just
Really?
like, yeah, I'm like I'm in the NASA program. Yeah, it's actually super hype, and you just go with it, and like they're not gonna call you out. Like there's never been that guy like, no, you're not. And then I was like, well, yeah, you got me.
all right. So we have
One story.
welcome to the Bad Melee Podcast secret special impromptu one-off episode featuring Sorry Guy. Apologyman, the
Am
second
I sorry
best,
boy or sorry
Sorry
guy?
I don't know, the second best Piccolo player in the world at this current moment.
From what I've gathered,
top
of you
two.
being here,
Top-
you're definitely a sorry
Definitely
boy.
top two.
Yeah, top two for sure.
Notorious liar to his Uber clients. Please
Don't do
give
it
this
that
man
often.
5 stars for not because he lied, but the creativity of
Yo,
his lies.
do you know what my Uber rating is? Just guess.
You showed me. I can't.
I did.
yeah,
flex?
you showed me at
Did
at
I
Summit.
flex already?
Yeah, you were pretty drunk.
I
You're like, let me. I'm gonna show you my Uber, and then you put your phone
I
away.
really do
No, and you put your phone away. You're like, I won't show it. It's a flex. I won't show it. Don't show it.
I-
And like, okay, I'll show you. Look. And then
oh
you
my
pull-
god! I actually can't. I did.
And then you
oh
pulled
my
up the
God,
app,
I'm the
so-
worst. I'm the worst.
Should I take a guess?
Go ahead.
yeah. Dawson, guess.
4.98.
Neepers.
Flat 5.
Damn, you guys are okay. It's a 4.96, which is also really good. A 5 is.
It's not
that
as good
was-
as a
that was
4.98 or a 5.
I'm okay. Well,
Just saying.
a 5 is like a unicorn. Like, do you realize how hard?
Mike's not.
What do you
no.
mean? Are you a 5?
No, he's not a 5. He drives for Lyft.
What do you
Trashy
mean?
people use Lyft. Don't worry about him.
No, he's not a 5. I don't believe it.
Tell you what, you should order a Lyft from him home,
Yeah.
and then you can rate him. And if it is a 5, you damage the rating and
You're a
say,
4.999.
huge racist, not cool.
Just that though. Just huge racist.
It's just
Not
not
cool.
cool. Comma, not cool.
And at
yeah.
Lyft at HQ, they're like, yeah, well, I mean, he's been good so far, so we'll
But,
just
you know,
delete this one. But yeah, so you're here. Do you want to
Mhm.
explain, I guess, like, where do we start?
Why am I here?
For one, I guess, you're a fan of the podcast.
I am. I love this show.
When he met me at Summit and I met him, he said, I'm a huge fan, unironically.
Unironically.
And that's crazy because he matters, right?
yeah, I don't.
Top 8 at Evo in a game. How many of us have been a top 8 at Evo?
Don't answer that.
Don't
Wait,
answer
really?
that.
In PM?
Don't answer that.
Oh man.
Don't
Come
answer.
on.
I actually don't even believe that. No, I'm kidding.
He could have said that. I would have believed
I
it.
would have believed it. Yeah.
And that's really cool, right? And so I was like, what? That doesn't make...
Yeah,
and
it's-
also, the fact you don't play Melee. Or you play it,
I used
but,
to.
like,
I used to.
you don't,
yeah.
like, compete.
Yeah, I just like play to like stay hip with the kids for the most part.
The literal kids
Yeah, yeah.
coming from our
I'm just like,
Kappa.
hello, fellow gamers.
You're
Like,
right.
Yeah, I used to play. So like all of Summit weekend, I just was trying to relate to Leffen through like Melee terms. Like, yeah, I'm just like you. So like he did like with Android 21, she has this like flip tail kick that's her anti-air. I'm like, oh, it's like run up smash. I'm
Yeah,
just
right.
like you. I'm a Melee player.
Bro, we're the same, bro.
We're the same. Yeah, it was just fellow kids.
You're
right?
like the dad in Get Out.
yeah.
Hey, I would have had Melee at Evo Japan if I could have.
Yeah.
I would have voted for it.
Yeah, I would have. What was it? He said I would have voted for Obama 3
Yeah,
times.
yeah.
It was like, oh, of course.
And so you were telling me that it wore off.
Yeah, he was. I think at one point he was just like, "Yeah, I get it. You play Melee." Like he just got sick of it. Like it's like stop trying to like. I was like, "But I'm like you."
So what else happened at Summit was that you and Leffen played some Melee.
We did.
And how'd that go?
It went good.
It went good.
Wait, really
I didn't
good
win
for Leffen.
I mean, I don't think anyone in this room can like take a game off of Leffen. Like that's fair. But who in this room
Hot
would get
take.
Who in this room would get 4-stock by him like every time?
Well, it's
Dawson.
hard to Dawson, I'd say so. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, everyone
Yeah.
would say Dawson,
Not
but
me.
in reality,
This guy tried so hard to 4-stock me. He could not do it. It was 2 stocks, barely 3 stocks.
All right.
you're the
My
guy.
Falco is sick.
We've heard this from every person who's ever had a pulls match in Melee, where it's like, he got 2 stocks though.
But
Hey, at least I didn't get 4 stock.
At least
Am I
I
right?
didn't get 4 stock. Close games.
But I'm okay. So he just could not 4-stock me at all to the point
I
where he
could
was
see
like,
why after
he went
playing you.
to, he's like, this controller sucks.
Okay, I was there. I'll tell my version of the story as well, but he was controller Johnning.
And he called me campy.
Yes, he called you campy.
You are campy.
I'm not campy.
I can confirm.
I actually am, I shine grab. I nair plane. I'm just like
You're
that.
just
The rest
like
of
you
I'm
guys.
just like you. I'm cool.
You're every other Falco who camps.
No. And then
but
approaches
objective-
every once in a while.
Here's the thing. Here's a really hard
What?
question for Dawson to answer. Who camps more, me or him?
Oh, you're a camper too?
He says I am because he says that about anybody. Easy. I'm not a
Okay, all right,
camper.
yeah.
Relax.
I know. I know you're not. We play.
Of course, two campers are like, we don't camp.
He
Yeah.
says when I play Dawson, he's like pretends he's low tier god, but it's real, and he's just like, fucking just backing around, doing back airs. Ooh man, cool stuff, great stuff.
He
And
just
I'm like,
method acts until he becomes the
jumping
role.
in.
so
Brain
who's
dead
the more
characters.
the camper, Dawson?
I'd have
You're
to
a
play.
apology
I'd
man.
have to play more games with Sorry Boy to understand. But right now, you've camped me out more than he has.
All right,
overall.
relax.
Just whiff punish.
Do you? It's a whiff punish. That's what I'm saying. It's a whiff punish.
Why are you whiff?
It's a whiff punish when you're running away to the other side of the screen.
You can't whiff punish them if you run into their face.
Why are you whiffing?
Where's there to whiff? If
Is
I'm
the
in
question.
You're like, he's like,
That's all
like
I'm
he's
saying.
like
I'm
low
so
tier god,
s-
like
I'm so
brain
sick of
dead
this guy.
charge character.
He is the goth. He's low tier goth.
low tier god.
That's it. We've cracked it. Okay, moving on. That's
Dawson
great.
is defeated. He has the worst look on his face right
He's-
now.
Because it's gross. I hate
tier.
I hate
Goth.
The low tier.
low tier God.
Yo, there was actually so Hook and God just tweeted that he met
I saw
low
that.
tier god,
I-
and I was like, this is like
That was the strongest timeline.
like this is like the greatest like this was like the best picture. I, was like, I can't believe this.
You know that
happened.
meme is like Infinity War is the most ambitious crossover.
Yeah.
And it's like that is
Yeah.
the picture. Guess again, sweaty. So yeah, tell us how you like became a fan of the podcast because I go ahead.
Oh yeah. So it was
Relax.
it was
Mike's doing the jerk off motion.
it was Slime on
Yeah.
the scene. Like I saw Slime on the scene, and I was like, that was really funny.
I'm a
Like,
big fan
it
of my
was-
own work, by the way.
No, you're
We
not.
know.
But yeah,
See, he knows the meme.
yeah. So Slime on the scene, and I think like it was like a YouTube like autoplay, and I like left the room, and then I came back, and it was playing like some podcast where you're just roasting Ludwig, and I was like, I like these guys.
We hit our quota of mentioning Ludwig already.
That's
so
true.
Is
yeah.
that it? Yeah.
Yep,
Yeah.
no more for him.
Now on to H-Box.
No, I just
What's the H-box quota, like 80? Like
yeah, it's a high.
gotta
I don't
shit
think
on
we've ever hit it really.
we're shooting for the stars with that one.
But yeah, and so thanks YouTube autoplay. So it turns out he just ended up liking the show, and he also drives right for Uber,
Yeah.
in which you lie to people. What are some other lies that you've told people?
I've told people I'm the best Piccolo.
No, that's a sad one.
Okay.
There's
So,
tapes out now.
Was it true for a while?
They're like, I saw some of the power, bro.
Technically, it was never true. If we're looking, tournament results are what matter the most, right?
Yes.
Like,
Yeah.
so in Marvel, there's so many people that play Doctor Doom, right? But Chris G's Doom sucks. But it doesn't matter because he has the best tournament results. Is he the best Doctor Doom by default? All Marvel players will say no.
Interesting.
Because there's too many people that play the same character, but they know what characters get the win. You know what I mean? So for
Okay.
Dragon Ball, not enough people play Piccolo to just say that
I-
he's just like, oh, he's Piccolo that's winning, and there's that other one that doesn't win as much. Just to realize
So you're
that
saying
he
that
doesn't do. He's like, what's like a comparison? He's like Mango to like I'm Leffen. You know, like I'm just more optimal.
Oh,
and
wow.
cleaner, but Mango's gonna get the W. You know what I mean?
well,
Actually, that's not accurate.
not
as of-
lately.
as of-
not lately.
As of late, it's like
so
that,
you're
that metaphor.
You're
that metaphor
2014
works.
Mango.
Yeah, that's yeah.
Okay, so you're saying Hook Gang God.
No, he's 2014 Mango. I'm Leffen because I'm optimal.
Okay.
Yeah, but
Wait,
like
he's just
but he gets
he's
the
just
dub.
an ape that's just swinging his fist.
He is. He really okay. So this is me and Leffen. All of Summit Weekend, we were just ragging on him like in his play because he actually just doesn't know like half the combos.
You said raw skill was the meme, right?
Yeah. So the meme was like he actually said this to me. I'm like, dude, just learn like literally these 3 combos. It's like not that hard, and like your damage, you'll build way more meter and get more kills. It's like not you can just learn it really quickly. He's like,
You didn't even
I don't
need
need
it.
optimal combos. I'm OD. I win on raw skill. And I was like, I can't believe this guy. Like, and then he won.
Yeah,
like he had
he
more.
won the entire
So the whole
tournament.
time we were just like raw skill. Like he just has more raw skill. When he beat Goichi, I'm like, I don't have that much raw skill.
So tell us like where you, I don't know, started in fighting games and stuff, because I think it's
Yeah,
pretty
sure.
interesting to end up playing all these games and then going to Summit of Power and then ending up on a fucking meme melee podcast
Yeah, right.
show.
Like, how did I end up?
yeah. So where does it go from A to B?
So it's like middle school. It was me and 2 GB combo. I don't know if you follow. I don't know how much DBZ. He's another top Dragon Ball player.
Oh,
but
okay.
Me and him, like we started playing Melee, like same like everybody else. Like I saw the advanced technique video and it was cool.
Yeah, with the Arial font and the black title screen.
Yeah. So we watched that and like, wow, this is sick. Cause like Melee was like one of our favorite games, and we played Melee in like middle school. We went to like our first tournament. It was like NCT 2, and like Ken was there, like in his prime still. And like I went like like it was round robin pools. I like went like 2 and like 6 in pools. I was like, that was fun.
You shitter.
Yeah, I was a shitter. I mean, I played Doc.
Ooh.
I actually played Doc.
That's weird.
Like back in the day. Yeah.
That's weird, guys.
Yeah.
That's weird.
And then I played Melee for a while until the Dark Ages.
Okay.
The Brawl Dark Ages.
Right.
So it actually killed all the locals at for Melee. Just by the way, to throw in, I used to go even with SFAT in friendlies.
Yeah, he was bad.
You're gonna name drop SFAT?
Oh yeah, no, we're I'm cool with them. But
yeah,
like,
we're cool.
Yeah.
I know him like that.
Bobby Siege can attest.
That he's cool.
No, that like that he saw me win like a friendly versus.
Really?
Yeah.
Bobby
Okay.
Siege could also attest to other friendlies that other people
I don't
have
think
won.
he can. So what I'm going to say right now, I'll squash the Bobby Siege thing right now, is that he might not remember things as they happened.
Okay.
Specifically, a friendly between me and Dawson that happened at SmUsh Summit.
Yeah.
That don't worry.
Okay.
So what I'm saying is
How bad
he
was
doesn't
it?
really remember stuff.
He walked in
You
the
believe
room,
him to be a
he
perfect
saw-
human being.
He saw Anthony get force stopped,
With the
and then
exception of this.
He had a looked like he was sick.
Is there like tapes
I'm gonna
of
throw-
this? Because if there's not tapes, then I don't know which is. But what I'm
Fine.
saying
I'm
is,
gonna
Well,
throw
we have
up.
his Kaiser Permanente hospital bill because after seeing me force talk you, he was in there, and Mama Dukes was crying.
Damn.
So we have 2 witnesses.
Mama Dukes had to drive me to the Kaiser.
So
no,
so
that's
yeah,
cool.
in the
yeah.
Brawl Dark Ages, I went to so my boy 2GB, he just like, I don't want to play Melee anymore. I'm like, why? I want to play Melee.
Right.
And then he's like, nah, this game's lame. And I was like, all right, whatever. So then he started playing BlazBlue, which is an anime fighting game. And I was like, well, shit, who do I play Melee with? I'm like, I guess I'll play BlazBlue. And I ended up really liking the game. And then I kind of just like stuck with it from there. That's when I like got better placings and like I became like a top like BlazBlue player like for like after like 2 years of playing.
How long did it take you from when you started? So 2 years.
Yeah, about like 2 years.
From-
Like
from-
the first year I was like for the first half of the first year I was a shitter, and then like the second half I was like getting like top 8 at locals, and then like towards the end I was like starting to win. And
What do you think it was that like made you, I don't know, reach a different plateau or a different level, I guess, or get over the plateau?
I think a big thing was like how I practiced. So like I think I told you earlier, I'm like a heavy note taking player. I have like this huge like Microsoft OneNote document of like every fighting game I play. Like I can actually even show you guys later. Like every fighting game I just have like tons of notes on everything. Even if I don't, like I have a Melee document. I don't play that game like, at all.
Do
And,
you have
like,
Leffen notes?
I have something on every player, yeah.
What
Yeah.
do you think? Like, why did you start doing that?
Because I have really bad memory. Like I actually have, so like a big thing with getting better is hold on, I gotta sneeze.
Disgusting.
Ugh.
And rude.
It passed.
Go
Okay.
ahead.
But but like I
You bullied him out of the sneeze.
yeah, I was like, fine, I
Pulling
won't
the sneeze out of his
Jeez.
body.
So yeah, I was just like a heavy like note taking player, and like I took notes on like just thinking about the game throughout the day is like a really big thing. I feel like just like you're taking a dump and you just think about the game. You're taking a shower, think about the game.
Right.
And then anytime like I get an idea, I just write it down like right away. And when I hit training mode, I'll like look at it again. And so like my practice method just over time like became more streamlined and developed. So to the point where it was just like take a dump, think of a combo, write it down, like towel off, like go to work.
Yeah.
Mid-drive.
Towel off after the dump?
Oh no! After,
You're
did
just
I say
having-
dump? I said
Yeah,
shower.
you said dump.
Okay.
said
Yeah.
So if I want it on record, Apologyman takes very splashy dumps. And
You gotta
it's
wipe
gross.
down after every single one.
Man.
There's a George Carlin joke where he's like, there's no reason to wash your hands after you take a shit unless you get shit on your hands, and that only happens to me around the holidays. I just thought it was funny.
So like when you're getting better and like you're thinking about it all the time, do you think you're like a lot of your talent, I guess, would come from your ambition of just wanting to get better? Is it wanting to like be the best, or where is your drive coming from?
The drive comes from I I mean, the game enjoyment is really important for me, right? Like I have to really like the game. Being the best is like it's important, but like my motivation I feel comes from more like specific game mechanics. Like I really enjoy doing this thing. Like I'm all about the characters I play, less about like the competition. I feel
just like perfecting the things you like.
Yeah, perfecting the exactly. So I've always been about like, man, I really like doing this thing. I want to be the best at it, and like winning is like a byproduct. Like playing good is more important to me than like playing other people. I'd say, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Does that mean that you don't like say you play? I don't know. How do you take losses then in that case?
I take losses, I guess, pretty hard, but I don't know. It's hard to explain. Like I'm motivated by those things, but when I lose, I definitely take them like super hard, and like it just makes me like, I guess it motivates me to lab more, right?
Okay.
Because I want to do more of my like Piccolo thing, right?
Right.
So I just take a lot of notes, and I did that for all through BlazBlue, and then I played Marvel 3, like just like for memes, like honestly, like I was like, this game's stupid, because like all the anime players there, we were like the players that you shove in the locker like at majors, you know. We just
you were. Do you think anime players have more clout than Melee players at this point?
Absolutely.
No, anime players
like in the greater FGC.
Oh no. Oh wait. FGC players have.
Who do they shit on more?
I should. Oh, I see what you mean.
You know what I mean?
It definitely not anymore. Back like 4 or 5 years ago, it'd probably be. Actually, no, it's probably still Melee players.
Hell
like,
yeah, brother.
Back in the dark ages, oh man, we're like, Melee. What is it?
It's like actually a Babby's game. Because at least in like anime games, when you jerk off to it, it like makes sense. Right? If you're jerking off to Melee, it's like animals.
So anime players like they were looked down upon a lot, right? And when an anime player got good at Marvel, it was just like, damn it. They're beating us now.
Yeah, which is like
they're fighting back. Like he like graduated like high school, and then like he got a good job, and like the jock like a Street Fighter player is like at McDonald's. Like, remember me? Yeah, I'm pretty good.
Where did all the hate come from? All the contempt for Melee players?
I don't know. I think it's just like they don't respect the game. Like it's just like, I don't view this as a fighting game. And then you guys are just it got to the point where you guys are just
there's
too many of you.
There's a lot of elitism.
We can't beat them anymore.
I guess it's like also, why do we hate Smash 4, right?
Yeah, right.
I was talking about this earlier today. I think Melee players also are very like, they only play Melee, and like you was saying with other fighting games, there's like crossover, like with like people who played Marvel 3, played Street Fighter, played Anime Fighters, whereas Melee heads just only play Melee, and like they tried really hard at a point to be part of the FGC while only wanting to play Melee, and I think that like
while like only gassing up their own game.
Exactly. Like Melee's the best. It's the best when it's like, well, there's 30 other fighting games that you could be playing and stuff like that.
Also, I feel like the age demographic and like the regular gym is just kind of like they kind of ruin the image for the game, which is actually old. Like, actually really cool. Like I actually really like Melee. I think it's a cool game, but like I think just like gyms ruined it for FGC players. They were just like, man, these guys are weird and they smell, and then they just made fun of the game because it's a party game also.
I think they're also just looking for reasons to hate.
It's all low-hanging fruit, honestly.
Right. Well, what about like FGC gyms, or in your case, Anime Fighter gyms? Like, what are different gyms look like? Because I, for one, have never like, not like physically, but like, you know, is what's a Street Fighter gym compared to a Melee gym like?
A Street Fighter gym is... I feel like Street Fighter gyms are like, I think the age is a big thing, right? Smash players in general are just younger, so that I feel like if your favorite game is like, oh man, I love Nintendo characters, and like like the top, like the Yoshi main is gonna have like the Yoshi backpack and like all the Yoshi apparel, like the Yoshi hat. Like the gym Urian player, he's just like, yeah, I play Urian, he's cool.
Okay.
You know, like he's wearing
the billionaire suit.
Yeah. Like they're not.
Ain't no thing.
Yeah, they're just
spray tan.
I don't want to say it. Like they're just not dweebs. Like I
yeah.
Like just like a regular gym, you know. And
right.
It sounds a lot like how Anthony views Australia. It's just like the regular person is just so much less whack.
Yeah,
like
right.
The whack
I
person
in
America.
Interesting. Okay. Well, anyway, you started playing Marvel for the meme.
Yeah.
Did you ever play Marvel 2? Sorry to cut you off.
Marvel 2? No, I didn't. Okay. I did not. But yeah, I played it for the meme, and then I just started beating people. Like my first breakout tournament.
That's so weird.
Yeah, my first breakout tournament was like SoCal Regionals 2013, and I thank you, shout outs to Bobby Siege. He coached me through the whole
What a
tournament.
wonderful man.
He's just his tendrils.
What a legend.
Just
Yeah,
reach
yeah.
out.
His beautiful, delicious tendrils.
That
Yeah.
everyone wants a piece of.
Like I don't know how SFAT's not winning like every major. Like he's the best coach. He's so good. And like he played Marvel 3 a little bit, but like all he just knew what the right things to say. Like it's all just like the mental game, right? And like he just made me think like I just played my game. I didn't care that like where I was and stuff. Like I'm just like this anime player beating F champ. Like and that was like my first like huge win. I got like fourth at that. And I beat F champ in like this super close game. Like just random anime dude. And then
That's so sick.
yeah, and Bobby C's just like, hell yeah. Like, you knew you could do it. I'm like, you're right. I didn't know I could do it.
I remember we were at Summit and you were wasted and I was beating you, I think. And you were talking, you were saying like, I don't even play this game. It's a baby's game. This is a kid's game. Obviously you were backed into a corner of some sort emotionally. And you started saying these things,
I
which
don't
is fine.
recall.
No, it's fine because you're
Okay.
right. Everything you said was right. And I said to you in response, which is I think should be the standard response, I was like, bro, we're playing the fucking game we want to play. You're, and to quote Miles, you're only playing what Daddy Capcom gave you. Or like Daddy,
Wait, did you say that to me?
Daddy whatever gave you. And you said, listen, nobody fucking told me to play Firebrand.
I said this?
Yeah, you don't remember any
I don't
of this?
remember anything.
And I liked that a lot because...
But I'm right.
Yeah, because it made me think. I'm like, oh, he kind of did do it his own way, right? Because
Yeah.
you're playing Piccolo and you played Firebrand, which I don't know the Marvel Cheerleaders at all, but
Yeah, he's good, but he like when I played him, everyone put him like low mid tier. But I was like, I know this character's good.
right. And I think that's cool, even in a game like yeah, you shit on Melee, sure, whatever, it's fine, doesn't hurt my feelings at all, a little
like
bit,
Melee.
even a little bit. But I like the idea that it's like, well, fuck you, gamers. Because usually those guys in Melee, they're like really shitty gyms.
They're
Yeah.
so into like the idea that they play Young Link.
I'm a
or
Game
something.
and Watch player.
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah,
It's like-
right. Yeah.
and in Melee, that's just so much worse. Also in Smash 4, like, is it the H
No,
thing?
Smash 4 gyms are bad too. Like they're equally as bad
Yeah,
in my
they're
opinion.
Equally?
It-
Really?
Actually, worse. No, worse. Melee players have actually grown up a little bit. They're a little bit.
I think it has a lot
It's-
to do
the
with
age
the
is a huge
group.
factor.
It has to be it.
FGC is like 30-year-old men.
Does it
Yeah.
but
The
does it
game.
also have to do with the aesthetic of the game, I wonder? Because it's
Yeah,
like
I think so, yeah.
Nintendo.
Yeah,
it's
it's a-
kid stuff, right?
Exactly. It's just gonna naturally attract those types of people.
But let's say it was like grown-ass men saying like, I'm the best Game and Watch, right? Like,
yeah,
is that
that's-
still as weird?
it's
might be
still
weirder.
pretty weird. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to
But it
isolate
doesn't.
the
But
problem
it,
here.
the thing is like that doesn't happen. You know
The
what I
problem
mean?
also is
Yeah.
there's actual grown-ass adults doing that. Like there are 30 or 20 like
It's
5-year-olds
tight.
doing it in Melee.
Yeah, it's just something to
I'm
think
the
about.
best Zelda.
I'm a Zelda main. It's who I am. You know, it's funny though because I used to watch at my old job. I watched a lot of like FGC VOD, just like Street Fighter, Marvel, whatever. Because I was a hard worker, right? I was at, and so I would watch top 8s of Marvel,
Mhm.
and it'd be Apologyman's doing this shit and that shit. And I'm like, I like that. That's a funny name, Apologyman. And then I saw him in the Twitch chat, and I was like, is that real Apologyman? And now here we are, and that's interesting. Where did
Yeah.
your tag come from?
So my first tag in Melee was Wall Jump Man. It's so lame.
Okay.
I was like 12 or 13.
right.
And it was because I liked it's
Oh, boy.
Yeah. Okay, so I loved like wall jumping in Mario
No.
games. in Mario games.
Okay,
And,
okay.
Couldn't have guessed that.
and Jumpman is actually like Mario's like debut name in like Donkey Kong, like the first Donkey Kong game. He wasn't actually called Mario till like later. And
Yeah.
I was like,
It wasn't a
"Yobi."
Drake reference at all.
Huh?
It wasn't a Drake reference at all.
Oh, like Jumpman. No,
Yeah.
no. It's
You
not.
didn't watch
Oh,
the
so-
Degrassi and the. and
This
you
is-
just kind of
this is-
knew.
This was before that.
Thinking about Jumpman.
But yeah, then after that, I had Wall Jumpman for like the longest time, and then there was this local that I went to. I was losing this match really bad, and I was like, man, I'm gonna lose. I'm gonna be so sad. Like the character and the player I was losing to, I was like, I should not be losing to this person, and I had to pull out like the wackest gimmick of all time. Like pretty much the thing I did was like I did a combo and I knocked them into the corner, and there's this super. If you full charge it, it becomes unblockable. But there's like 80 ways to escape it. Like you just jump over it. But like if you're just not thinking about it, they're just like, is he seriously like still charging it? And I just like, yep, I'm still holding the button. And like, he's just like, okay. And then he woke up like too late and didn't do one of like any escape that you could do, and you just got unblockable, and I won the round like that way. And after that, I felt terrible. I was just like, I scummed him out. Like
Nah, he fucked
insane
up.
shame.
yeah, and I was just like, I'm sorry. I'm sorry I had to win that
That's
way.
the worst thing you could say to anyone.
Yeah, I
who
know,
just
and
lost.
it was worse. And I kept saying, and he's like, I kept saying sorry for saying sorry because he was not having it. He was just like, are you fucking kidding me?
Profusely
You just apologize
apologizing.
for beating me? Are you fucking serious? He was like, it was about to like square up, and I was like, oh my god, this is getting too real. And I kept saying sorry. Like it just made it
the
worse.
one thing he
I'm
doesn't
sorry.
want.
Wait, no, I'm sorry. And then one of his boys like cooled him off. I was like, all right. And then the next local I see him and his boys, they just started trolling me. They're just like, why don't you say you're sorry, Vineet? Huh? Why don't you say you're sorry? Like literally, like I was just playing casuals.
Getting
and it's like,
bullied.
I got bullied into the game. And honestly, I just doing a combo, and it's like, well, sick combo, Vineet. Why don't you just say you're sorry?
Oh my
I'm
god.
like, what? That doesn't even make sense. I dropped my wallet on the floor. It's like, why don't you say sorry to the floor, Vineet? Huh? They just wouldn't stop, and I was like, and then one of my friends said it, White Boy Willie. He said they shouldn't call you Wall Jump Man. They should call you Apologyman. And it just stuck after that.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a pretty good story. As far as tag stories go.
Yeah, right.
It's a pretty good one.
It had a good story, and it's somewhat better than Wall Jump Man. I hate Wall Jump Man. It's so bad. But it's still my PSN name. I can't change it. They won't let me.
So when people play on PSN, they don't have no fucking idea.
Yeah, that's another thing. It's like,
Yeah.
who's Wall Jump Man? His firebrand's really sick.
Nice. Yeah, dude. I play Melee, so you know.
That game's cool.
Yeah.
It's not
You have
bad.
sick Falcon.
Don't
Oh, thanks.
Don't? Why?
don't enable
Hey,
him.
thanks a lot. That's fucking so nice of you
That's
to say.
that's
Dude.
his Game and Watch. This is fucking Falcon.
I'm a Falcon player. He had the helmet and everything. Like in
Look.
the closet. It's like, no, I don't. You're just like push it to the side.
Just like, just my nipples. Are
Yeah, they're just
always out. Yeah. So, lads, we went to E3.
Oh, you guys did?
Well, I did.
We?
You
Okay.
did too.
Oh no, I didn't. I
Yeah,
thought-
we went to E3.
Yeah, it was
I could have gone, but I said no.
So you're too cool for it.
I had no
I'm
option.
So cool.
I wasn't invited.
For me, it's like E3 is like this. Like there's like competitive games, and then there's E3. Like I feel like there's kind of a divide there. You know,
How so?
there's like esports and like fighting games, and then there's like whatever.
What's
wrong
with that though?
I'm not saying it's wrong. It's just like a lot of like normal games just don't interest me. Like
So there's
single-player
too
games.
many normies at E3.
No, it's just single player games. I'm just not a gamer.
You're
I'm
not a gamer?
No,
I'm
no.
not
Are
a
we-
gamer.
Are
Were you a fake gamer?
I'm a fake
Fake
gamer.
gamer
I
boy?
never. I'm a fake gamer.
This is a gamer zone, and you're in my
Yeah,
room.
I feel like I don't know what you think you're saying in this space. If you're saying you're not a gamer.
I just think I should come clean and say I'm not a gamer. It's been keeping me up at night lately, and I'm just not a gamer.
You were playing games earlier.
But he's not a gamer.
Melee's not a real game.
I don't think I'm a gamer either.
It's not even a real fighter anymore.
I'm gonna
It's not
say
a
it
real
too.
Game.
What I kind of learned going to E3, not like learned, but something that's just been on my mind. Like I don't care,
That's what I'm saying.
like about
like,
so much of this.
like I was
stuff.
watching it, and I was like, most of this is what. It's not bad. It's just like I'm so like ambivalent.
I'm just not and you know what? I remember back when I was like 14. I was in high school with my friend, and I was like, we should go to E3 sometime. Like when we're old enough to drive, let's drive to E3.
That was me.
That was me
Today,
too.
right now. That's
Okay.
why I'm here.
Okay, you have an excuse though
But this
because
is my first time here.
You're-
Like I've never been a. I've
you're
never been
doing
before.
shit with gaming. Whenever, every time I'm losing a platinum game in Overwatch, I'm like, gaming is a waste of time.
Yeah.
I'm going nowhere with this.
Neve's just like, I'm not a gamer, and just Alt F4s every
Yeah.
single time. No, but like it used to be something I just really cared about, and I don't know, maybe I got older, maybe something changed, but I don't care about the next like Tomb Raider game. I just
Yeah.
don't, and I feel like luckily there's like 600 million people that do, so like that's good.
I don't. Yeah, and I
Right.
don't think not caring about it is like necessarily a negative thing. It's just like it's not for us. You know, it's
We're
for
not
those.
gamers.
It's for those 6 million people. We're not gamers.
Vineeth, are you a gamer?
Yeah.
That's
why
fucked up.
That's why I paid $250 to go to freaking E3. I'm a gamer.
Up, dude.
This is no longer a gamer zone. Leave.
Yeah.
What? You're not a gamer either?
Yeah. No.
What happened?
We're all coming clean.
This was a sting operation.
Oh my god.
We wanted
gamer
to,
sting.
We wanted to out a gamer.
Is this an intervention? Like beneath? You're a
Beneath,
gamer.
we like you a lot, man, but you're a gamer, and it's gotta fucking stop.
This is a banner that falls.
So
from the
what's
ceiling.
your like opinion on, like, are you still enchanted by the idea of games?
Yeah.
It's okay. I just trying to get your
no,
like
games still. I don't know. Like I play single player games. Like I'm not like. I don't play as much single player games as I used to. Like when I was young. Like I played so many video games in like middle school and high school. But like I'll still like, man, the new like Zelda game, like that gets me excited. Like I'll see a trailer and be like, let's go.
okay. So
like,
you're
I'll
I
get-
can't wait to play that.
Yeah,
shit.
like during E3, like the Nintendo press conference, I was just like tweeting like crazy. I'm like, yo, this is so sick, because I really was. I legitimately was excited,
okay.
and like I still get that enjoyment. But in terms of like actually playing games, I still like mostly play fighting games, right? Like I'm still more playing that, but I don't know. Like I still get excited for certain video games.
So in that case, then E3 was like really dank for you, then, right?
It was
like sick.
it was sick, yeah.
Okay.
But I don't know. It wasn't actually like as hype as I thought. Honestly,
Really?
because there's so many long lines.
It's a lot of long lines.
I've
A lot of
never
people-
understood.
3 hours to play Pokemon Go. Miss me with that.
I've
You
never
didn't-
understood that. Like standing in huge lines to like
Well,
play
we're
a
not
little bit of
gamers.
the game.
We're not gamers. Remember? We have to remember this
I
now.
can't even.
It's not
empathize
for
with it.
us.
You're
Oh
not
my-
a gamer, so stop thinking it.
But like even
No,
back
not
in
a
the day-
gamer.
You're not a
So
gamer.
stop gaming at me.
Neeper, you can be a gamer with me. It's cool.
I'm lonely over here.
We can be gamers together.
Yeah, it's interesting because I went and I was like, I thought it would be cool as well, but it was even less cool and to my expectations, which I think is maybe a sort of natural thing in general about the event. It's like I actually realized I just don't like conventions. I don't like cons.
Cons.
I'm not
kinda-
about 'em.
They're
Cons
taxing.
give me
They're
anxiety.
exhausting. Yeah.
I really like cons. Like I go to anime cons, but it's just to like go ham in the
Just
hotel
clean.
rooms. Yeah, like honestly, just drink
Yeah.
and just yell at nerds. Like honestly,
That's what
you don't want to
scared-
see me at anime. It's bad.
That's what I'm
you
scared
thought
for,
you thought Summit was bad. That's nothing.
That was someone's house, okay?
Yeah. Oh man, Grace was like I was on the gold list. Like I was on the good list the whole time, and then by Sunday she was just like, "What happened, Vinny? I thought you were cool." I was like, "No, I'm sorry." I'm
Do
just a
you
terrible
you
coach."
seem to catch a lot of shit from the FGC boys,
Yeah.
at least like in the
I'm-
house.
I'm like kind of a meme, like actually.
Why? What happened?
I don't know. I'm just being me.
All right. No, I totally see it right now.
That's also me, where I'm literally just sitting in
That
my
was-
chair, and
dude.
everyone in this fucking room comes at my neck one at a time.
I think you guys both like exude a sort of innocence about you. Maybe you are a gamer, Neeper, in that like.
What?
You know what? You are a gamer, Nate.
Is this the new bullying? Are
You're-
you bullying
you're
me right
being
now?
gaslighted.
Being bullied into being a gamer. It's okay.
No, but I think both of you. There's this like sense of. Didn't you say Neep was your favorite?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you
Really?
changing your answer now because we're putting?
I
you on
mean,
the spot?
definitely not Dawson anymore.
I follow you
After
today on
today-
Twitter.
It wasn't that. He's
That was my
mean.
He's really mean. That was my first experience meeting like someone on the show. I was like, "Yo, it's Dawson. That's sick. Yo, let's play Melee." Camper. I'm like, "What?"
I guess honesty is mean now. I guess we just can't take the truth anymore.
Getting unfollowed.
Oh shit.
No.
You don't
I
even follow
No, I
me.
don't even fucking
Yeah.
follow you.
So I because I'm a meme lord, I have 420 followers, so like I have to like
Oh,
maintain.
you gotta be careful.
Oh,
with
this
that.
guy.
Yeah. So it's only I actually
Fucking big weeds over here.
yeah. No, I only follow Slime actually, but I'd follow you guys if
Let's
if
go.
there was more space
Story
available.
of our lives.
If
Let's
space
go.
if space opens up, I'll put you guys in.
Some of those burner accounts he's following. Some of those thirst follows.
Oh,
maybe.
yeah,
just
yeah,
Yeah, it's not gonna happen, bro. I've unfollowed my thirst follows. I finally grown up as a man. Feels good.
I had to do that when I got a girlfriend. I was like,
Oh.
this isn't appropriate on my timeline anymore.
But yeah, what were we saying about gamers, E3, etc.?
I think like there's a nostalgic that me and you both have about games because when we were talking about Power Stone earlier,
Oh, we were going off.
our
Yeah.
Power
our
Stone.
eyes like lit up, and I think there's like we both like grew up in an era where like games were like hype, like playing a game was like sick, and now I feel like games are kind of samey.
Yeah,
They all
is
fit
that-
into like there's many there's like a few boxes, and then every game released now fits into like it's really cinematic and it's a walking sim, or it's like the indie cute game, or it's like a fighting game.
Is
or
that the
something
problem?
Like
Is it us or is it the times? I
wanna
really
s-
don't
You guys
know.
sound like hipsters to me. Honestly.
Bro, you have no
Bro.
idea.
I want to bring up like Doom because that's something that I really, really want to like a lot. And
The
it's
new Doom game?
yeah, or
sick.
2016.
Yeah,
Yeah.
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 I think it's like really sick in
I love that
concept.
game.
It's not really like a lot of other games. There's no cinematics. It's just you playing the game, fucking shit up
Yeah,
with a
it's sick. I
sick
love that
soundtrack.
Yeah.
And I play like 30 minutes of it. I'm like, I don't want to play this right now. I just want to go play a competitive game with
Really?
other people. Yeah.
Or Terraria.
I can't
No,
even-
I get that feeling.
I can't
Like,
even
I-
get into a game that I really like the concept of.
like for God of War, like I beat that recently, but I was just like practice Dragon Ball and like beat like whatever player.
It's
like,
more
practice-
interesting.
Yeah, like that like practicing gets me like excited, but like sometimes I'll like God of War was fun. I actually really enjoyed it, but like there's times I'll be like, I don't really feel like playing anymore. Like I can't play I can't binge a game anymore. Actually,
Really?
yeah. I in general I don't binge stuff. Like I
Well-
can't binge shows. Like I play God of War like 2 hours like every other day.
Well, that's interesting because I can. Like, I can still being not a gamer.
You did that
Like,
with
Doom,
Dead Cells.
Doom came out, Dead Cells. Like, when a game does come out that I really like, I'll just fucking yeet.
You're a
straight
gamer.
through it.
Yeah.
You're
Maybe
a gamer.
I'm a gamer and you're not a gamer.
Maybe you're a
Yeah.
bit. No, I
Who
think
the
you're,
fuck am I?
you're a binge gamer.
I'm a binge gamer.
That's it. I don't think you're an actual gamer. You're just a
But
binge
I
gamer.
did truly love Doom because it's a good game.
Yeah, but I think that's also a game that kind of harkens back to like old Doom, where it was literally just like you're put into this space and now you
run,
fuck things
run,
up.
shoot, man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think it's like objectively
run,
a
shoot,
sick
man.
game.
Yeah.
I just can't
Yeah.
enjoy it, and I don't know why.
That's really
There's
weird.
something
That's
wrong
fucked
with
up
me.
and that's sad.
You're
not
not
a
a
gamer.
You're not a gamer.
Oh, but there are still certain games. There's like one in a Blue Moonlight game, like Breath of the Wild. I like failed a class for that. Like it came
no.
out. It came out on like
Okay,
finals
hang on.
week.
I actually binged that too.
Yeah,
that was
I
the, I
binged
think that was the
that. I
last
binged
one.
that super
I think
hard.
that's like another.
But that's
game
like a
that
special, super
yeah.
special game.
Yeah.
It like hits like the nostalgia points. It's like really different.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like
and it was no, exactly.
Yeah.
Like it's like one of my favorite games of all time. But very rarely I'll be able to do that.
The thing is, I also got kind of looped into it. Like for the first hour or two, I didn't really want to play it, and I would have fucking put it down. But my girlfriend was like, "Catch up to me," and that kind of
And you were
roped
like,
me into
Motivated.
playing it
because
more.
it's competitive.
Oh.
Yeah,
So you're
it really.
maybe you're just
Oh my
you're,
God.
you're just a competitive gamer.
But I'm not even good.
yeah.
What is
Platinum in Overwatch.
What is a game?
That's trash.
What is a gamer.com? Nobody knows.
This is
Um,
fucking me up.
So Brett, it's funny you say that because the guys recently got into Final Fantasy 14, the
Oh,
MMO.
no.
Like literally
and
like
and
man.
I failed
2
a class.
days
I failed a
ago.
couple classes for that game. So,
Oh.
which is why I'm not playing.
That's why I asked you
MMOs
and you're just
are
like,
evil.
no.
Like, I actually hate
That's why
MMOs.
I've been like lay off because he's like.
I'm
Oh.
in recovery,
Yeah, I
bro.
don't want to be back in the. I
leave
don't want
me
him back on
alone.
the wagon. But we did have like a voice call of like 13 people just patching the game. No one was actually playing.
13 naked patching gamers.
It. Yeah.
In the lobbies.
Chong's
at
in on
Bad
it too.
Melee Ranch.
When he gets home,
Dude,
he can tell you all
Chong,
about it.
I can see Chong losing his life.
Chong like started up RuneScape and just grinded it.
That's why.
Chong is a gamer.
I did
Chong's
it.
a gamer.
Chong
Chong
Chong is a gamer.
yeah, I think
Oh
he'll
my
come home
God.
tonight. Yeah, you can totally meet Chong.
Yeah.
Dude, this is like
This is so sick for him.
right. Like it's
This
like
is, like,
watching
the
your
best
favorite
part.
sitcom, and then you're just like, can I meet Elaine and Kramer too?
Can I meet Kramer?
Oh my
Okay,
God.
actually,
Can
real
I tell
quick.
Newman to fuck
real-
off?
Yeah.
Real quick question.
Yeah.
Give us our Seinfeld characters right now.
Okay. Miles definitely Kramer.
Okay, I see
I
that.
can see that.
Both
Yeah,
tall.
Yeah.
Both
you're-
Australian.
You're a comedian, so you're Jerry. Like I think it's like I'd see you as the well. You're not on the show that often. You're like a side character. Yeah. So you're that other
Banya.
comedian. Yeah, Banya.
He's Banya.
Yeah, I was just gonna say. Yeah.
You stole my Ovaltine joke.
That's actually. I mean, if
That's
he's
actually-
Banya, he's not a good comedian.
Perfect.
So you're probably Seinfeld, and I see you as the main character more so because like I mean what are we streaming on? Slime IRL, right?
We don't really
And,
have
like,
a say in that.
But I mean, I'd watch it if you streamed on Side Contest. I don't mind, but for the most
I
part,
wouldn't.
you're kind of like the main character, you know. So you're
Thank you.
Yeah, so you're Seinfeld,
Slimefeld.
and then you're Elaine,
I like that.
Yeah.
I think that makes so much more sense.
I said I was either Elaine or
That kind
George.
of makes sense.
Is it Elaine or George? What's the matchup?
Everyone was saying
his
I was Newman, and I was like, maybe to this guy.
Well, he's depressing enough to be George.
I know.
yeah.
But at the same time, he's like whimsical enough to be Elaine. You know, it's kind of hard. But like,
This guy gets it.
that's a tough one. Actually,
Isn't it tough?
Yeah.
Can you dance? I want to see Dawson dance.
Oh, the witchy woman. That's your
No.
song.
Can Ludwig be
we
George?
were dancing that one day.
Ludwig can't be
Oh, I'm
George.
sorry. I went
'cause
over the
he's-
quota. Sorry.
Yeah, it's all right. It's all right.
Yeah.
Ludwig, just earmuffs.
Yeah.
We'll just cut the votes. Yeah.
If you say his name 3 times, he shows up in
he
chat.
shows up in the mirror. Yeah.
I actually think the jury's out on whether or not you're Elaine or George. In the Discord, he's Goth Costanza. So,
God
Yeah.
could say, okay.
so I don't
What
know.
about
I can see
Neep?
that.
I don't even know if I fit in at all.
No, he could be.
Who's innocent?
Yeah, that's a hard one.
He's
actually.
Susan.
He is Susan, and you die by licking stamps.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get. Yeah, Susan's pretty innocent.
Because Susan's just like she's
Like-
just caught in the whirlwind shitstorm that is George.
And he's
Yeah.
like when she. Yeah, he's like.
That
She
is
said
the
like,
way
why
I
do
die.
you guys just talk all day? Don't you guys get
You
tired?
guys do nothing.
Would Deeper say that?
No.
I see,
No,
I'm
but
I'm not sold on Susan.
Okay, that's
no,
fair,
he
fair,
has
that's
been
fair.
like, why are you doing this? What are you doing?
Yeah, because
That is a neat.
I've done
So
that. No,
Susan.
I've done that a few times where I've just like stepped back and be like, "What the fuck are you guys doing?"
yeah, that's a pretty Susan.
That's so
That's
Susan.
Susan.
Yeah, it's a Susan.
If
thing to do.
there's no other
I don't
like,
wanna do that.
fit, then I
That's
think it's
bad.
just Susan.
And then Mike.
So that means you're married
boyfriend.
to Dawson, so that's hype.
Yeah.
We've
Agreed.
already heavily considered doing a cam show together, so I can get behind
Yeah,
that.
Neep's just gonna put like toy cars in his butt and just let the money roll in, brother.
Roll right in.
No, but Miles is definitely Kramer. Like he's crazy enough to be Kramer, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, he comes in with his takes and he's
Yeah.
like, hey,
He
gamers."
definitely opens up the doors,
Yeah.
like just slides in.
Yeah, I was trying to think of a trademark Miles take, but I can't think of one off the top of my head.
Fox is a mid tier.
But Fox the mid-tier. So Newman, he's not Newman.
No.
Okay.
Fucking told you, bro.
Nah, he's not
Alright.
Newman.
I
He's
think
not
it
Vinny
goes-
says you're not Newman.
Is there ever a point you're like just hanging out with them and you're just like, Dawson?
Yes.
All the time.
all the time.
All the time.
Yes.
So
Uh,
from my
I think
perspective, maybe
I said
don't know,
I'm
maybe hanging out with-
his Newman,
Yeah.
but in general,
isn't Newman Jerry's Newman? No one else has a problem with him. Kramer likes him. Miles likes you.
I think you fit into like a
Does it?
specific role of Newman really well.
Yeah,
Maybe
Kramer,
not like
Kramer
him
likes
entirely.
I
Newman,
think-
right?
I
Yeah,
think-
Kramer
yeah.
and Newman is the OTP.
Yeah. I chip it all day.
I'm not Newman.
All right.
That's all you
You're
have
not
to
Newman.
say.
I'm
That's your
nihilistic
defense.
enough to be George.
You're like playing Mafia, and then they're like, "Are you Mafia?" You're like, "I'm not Newman."
Actually, I don't
I'm
think
not Mafia.
real quick on the Seinfeld thing. I don't think George would be a nihilist because he's the kind of guy who'd be like, "God, Jerry, I don't know. I feel like I'm gonna go to hell. I gotta do something about that, right?" Like he would say that, but you would never say that.
Yeah, but I feel like he'd also just like accept.
At the end of the
Yeah, but-
episode,
yeah,
he's like,
just yeah.
"It's all good." But yeah. Anyway, E3 it was a weird time for me, who's not a gamer. For Vineeth, who is a gamer, it was less of a weird time, more fun time.
It was fun.
I'm
I played
glad.
Smash 4.
We played Smash 4. So
I can't believe I said Smash 4. I meant to.
I didn't even think about it either.
Yeah,
I
I
swear to
yeah,
God.
right. I just said
I wasn't. Yeah.
Super. I can't get used to
This
that.
is a
Super
perfect
Smash-
segue.
No. Okay, so
Smooth.
do you know about for Smash 4 people will type out SM4SH.
Yeah,
like,
that's
more
that's
forge. But you know,
so dumb.
but replace the 4 with a U. SmUsh.
Smoosh.
I'd say SmUsh
Or you
all
could-
day.
or you
That's
could
what
just-
I do.
I want to be a top SmUsh player.
That's what I do
That's
when
so
I'm in the
hype.
and I smush the head of my penis with my fingers.
When you smush it?
I just smush
You
it because
smush
I'm
it?
bored in the
Yeah.
shower and I just
SmUsh.
play with my wiener.
What I
So
like
you're a
is
top SmUsh player?
Smash.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is Smash
Yeah.
written out as SM4.5H?
I like that.
That's a good
Yeah,
one. I
yeah.
think that's clever.
I also hate that it's an adjective at the end of it. Like, why couldn't it be Ultimate Super Smash Brothers?
That's
you know
how
what I mean?
Mortal Kombat and Marvel is as well.
Yeah.
Ultimate.
Yeah, so that
Maybe
kind
you
of
didn't
bothers
want it to
me.
be us boom.
Yeah, also it would be it would be USSB and SSBU is fine.
USSB sounds like a nation state somewhere. And they export bullets or some shit.
But yeah, no, I actually had a lot of fun. So I was telling Gunther's this earlier, but like it's like you sign up for an appointment, like an hour block, and you just go with you get like it's like a 16-person bracket of like free for alls.
Oh.
And then like
you played the turn. I just played the free play.
I thought you needed an appointment for.
No, there was like a free play, and you.
Are you industry or something? I don't know.
I think it was for everybody.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I am industry. Though. Thank you for asking.
Of course.
but no, I saw that because there was like a guy commentating the tournament while standing up.
Yeah.
Okay,
that was
okay.
there.
Yeah.
So I had so you had to win 2 free for all, or you had to win one of the 2 free for alls you played, and then you get to the next stage, and then you had to get first in that. So it's like 4 free for alls, and then 2 free for alls, and the winner of that plays each other for grand finals.
That's so funny.
So
everyone wins. It's Mario Kart.
Yeah. So me and my boy were like, we're gonna be in grand finals.
Was it 2 gigabyte?
So 2 gigabyte actually. It's another friend of mine that I came
I
with.
just like that guy's
Because he
name.
doesn't play. He doesn't really play Smash like at all anymore. But I actually play. I play Smash 4.
Was it White Boy Steve?
White Boy Willie? Shout out to White Boy.
I'm good with names, guys.
Yeah, you actually. I like said it one
remember.
time. Yeah. But yeah, so we meet in grand finals, and it's just like the whole trip, like this whole drive. I actually went back to SoCal or NorCal after Summit.
Yeah, after Summit, you flew from SoCal back home to NorCal and then drove down.
And then drove down.
When you were wasted, you said, I was like, why are you doing that? You're like, 'cause the boys.
Yeah,
I was like, I totally understand that.
Yeah. And also we had to pick up another boy in San Diego and then come down from there.
Wait, so
That's-
was that on stream?
It's a lot of boys.
That tournament thing, or was
Huh?
was that tournament thing that you were on?
It wasn't on stream. It was just like
Okay.
on the little stage there. So like all the people like
Okay.
around. Like, yeah.
I was
So-
hoping is like have an agreement between you and your friend just to make it look as boring as possible.
Just
like
short hopping in place and
sabotage the
shit.
game. No, but like it went like the whole time. I'm like, I'm gonna beat you, and you're gonna have to hold that for 7 months because the game's gonna.
That's
like,
good.
So like I was like, this is all I want to do. So we meet in grand finals, and it goes to
What
like,
characters?
I played Villager.
Okay.
Because I wasn't like, I'm not trying to mess with new characters. I don't got time for Inkling. I ain't got time for Ridley. I'm trying to get the dub. So I picked Villager, and
Who did he play?
I actually just camped everyone in free for all.
Does he-
Now that I
course.
think about it,
Of
I'm a
course.
camper. But
Maybe.
and that's how I got to grand finals. So I just camped the whole time and whatever. So I play him in grand finals, and it's last stock. I actually uploaded this like 2 gig. He actually recorded it.
Sick.
So it was last stock, like 125% both of us. And it's like so close. Like, why is because we both know we're like whoever loses this has to hold this right. This win matters more than any other win.
Yeah,
ever.
yeah.
Like
I feel
this,
that.
and you get a medal if you win too, right? So he barely beats me. He
Oh.
like barely, yeah. He back airs me, and I like get down on my knees. I'm like, no,
Just hurts so bad.
because everyone like in my friend group, everyone knew that like if I lost, like no, I'm not gonna hear the end of it. Like they're just gonna be like, yeah, but remember that one time you lost to like that's what it is. I have
Yeah.
to live
For 7 months.
for
like
7
you
months.
said.
I actually have to hold that.
So what character was he playing?
Ike.
Okay,
Yeah.
and
Who's
then
broken?
and then right, of course.
Of course.
And so I have a question. Like for the free for all bracket, was it timed? Like
Yeah,
earlier
it was
in the
time. It was time the whole time. It was
So-
it only became stock at grand finals. yeah.
Okay, so it was advantageous then to just back the fuck off.
Yes.
in camp.
Yes, because that's the smart play. Play
Oh.
safe.
That's the free for
I
all.
think camping is a derogatory term for safe play.
I think
you know
in
what I mean?
camper
Safe,
would say that.
defensive,
Safe defensive play.
Falco, up tilt, whatever. It's all
Yeah.
the same, brother, and it's respectable because I do it. And me and my friend Vineeth, and he's
play
been to
Puff.
Evo top 8.
You guys aren't.
He was in
gamers,
Evo top
you guys
8.
Are campers.
He Evo.
I got camped out by Deadpool, but
Deadpool
yeah, but I didn't
top
feel bad.
8.
Good. You deserved it.
But I didn't call him a camper. I said good shit. That was some good
Yeah,
defensive.
I bet you
play.
went to your hobbies and was like, this fucking
This fucking
lame
I
as
did.
shit.
Of course. No. But shouts to Dual Kevin. You're good. He won Combo Breaker for Marvel Infinite. I don't play that game anymore.
Yeah.
I was actually
A lot
going
of
to
people
say,
do.
because we're talking about the new Smash game
Yeah.
and Marvel Infinite, and Melee players have like a really hard time like accepting any game that isn't Melee. And you are a DBZ player now. How was the like time before DBZ came out where Infinite came out? Was everyone just like, this game is trash? Did people actually try it? And then
So like all like leading up to its release, all that game got was like flag, and
Yeah.
kind of deservedly so. Like the quality of the game, like the budget of the game is actually horrendous. It's like less than SF5's DLC.
Yeah, I heard that.
Which is
That's
true.
an insane number.
Like I thought that was just like a meme, and then like someone from Capcom, like, yeah. I'm like,
Jesus.
holy
Jeez.
shit.
And I can say that people have like they've already like openly like yeah. So it's sad. It's like really sad like how little money they put into a game with such powerful IP. Marvel and Capcom. And imagine, like, so you guys all saw Infinity Wars, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Imagine a good Marvel Infinite game, like, coming out, like, a week after Infinity Wars. That would sell like hotcakes.
Yeah.
So many people would buy that.
Right.
But they somehow blew it. Like, it blows my mind.
So what was the culture like? It was everyone kind of expecting it to be shit, and it kind of just confirmed what they were talking shit about?
So in reality, the gameplay actually has, like, a lot of good ideas. Like, there's a lot. It's actually has, like, as a fighting game, there's not really any other fighting game like it. Like, there's no fighting game that lets you tag between two matchups as frequently as Marvel Infinite. And, like, it actually has, like, unique, like, creative mechanics. Like, I actually really like the idea of the game. It needed more polish. Obviously, there was a lot of, like, it was a little buggy in, like, a lot of ways. But the main core idea, I actually really liked it, and I was excited for it. It's just, after playing, like, DBZ and even Smash Ultimate, like, you played it, right? Didn't the hits just feel satisfying?
Yeah, they did.
That matters
I'll say it.
Yeah, you know, yeah. Like, and the same thing in Dragon Ball. Like, I didn't realize how much, like, impact on hits, like, increase the experience.
Yeah, for sure.
And, like, when I played Infinite, like, every hit is just, like, bottle caps, like, hitting, like, a windshield. Like, it's like, that's actually the Blockstone noise. It's
That's so
like,
funny.
and, like, that combined with, like, lack of polish and everything looking, like, ugly, it kind of killed it for me. But, like, I would still play if the scene played, because I actually enjoyed, like, once again, I'm all about the characters. I love, like, Firebrand in that game was actually really fun, and I really like Jeddah in that game. I played that game for, like, 3 months, and I enjoyed playing those characters, so I would have played, but my scene, like, just dropped it, so I was like, whatever.
Yeah, I feel like once DBZ came out, you just saw, like, you could look up the Steam numbers, and it's like,
yeah.
Marvel's, like, so low.
Yeah.
Like, it actually, like, scary low.
Yeah, it actually, like, hit 0.
I didn't know that.
Like,
but that's
not
actually
like,
funny.
like literally nothing. Yeah.
Holy
But
shit.
Steam in general for fighting games is always low.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
like
yeah,
PS4 is
P-
typically
PS4 is
yeah.
like where the competition
It's
is.
still, like,
generally.
nuts though, seeing like that compared to like DBZ, which
Yeah.
is like considered the great unifier or whatever. Like
Right,
that's
yeah,
how many
yeah.
people give it. And I like with this game and like what a lot of people have been saying with the new Smash 4 game, it like
I think
no
it
one's
could be.
ever sold.
I
Like
think
Melee
Sma-
players are never
I
sold.
think Smash. I think it could be the one.
All right.
I was
look,
looking
I
at
didn't,
it and
I
it
didn't,
looked
I didn't want to get
fine.
into this
It could
ever,
I'm getting
but
a,
we're gonna get into it.
I mean, it's on the
You're not gonna.
it's on the list.
it's
You're
getting
on
a
the
little
list.
spooky because
Oh,
if it is
no.
like
Did you
a
ever
little
watch
bit
Chris
decent
Jericho?
enough, it can just kind of splinter Melee.
Hey,
as
okay,
a
here's
lot
the
of
thing. Here's the
people
thing.
are
Yeah,
scared
that's no. I agree. So I think this is what's gonna happen. Here's the Melee community. This much of the community would leave for Ultimate, and then there's like Melee is a little bit less now, and Ultimate's really big, and then the money maybe like there's more money in Ultimate, and you know some more top players are like maybe I'll play more, maybe I'll play Ultimate, and then slowly like I think Melee will last like at least 3 more years for sure.
That's
I
such
mean,
an
it'll-
interesting
it'll
number
keep
because that
going
same
on.
number came up with me and Kellen when we were talking about it.
Yeah,
I think
so
3 years is, like, a
and so
solid
when
number.
Ultimate takes that chunk out, and then those 3 years pass, I feel like Melee will go back into the dark.
There's only
ages,
gonna be less
actually.
and less money in Melee.
Yeah.
So it's just gonna get
Yeah.
spookier and spookier.
Well, the money really comes from like when you say money in Melee, what does that even mean, right? That means like teams and sponsorships for tournaments.
Yeah.
And if that like I don't know. Okay. We played the game. You and
Yeah.
me both played the game. You've played Melee, I played Melee.
Mhm.
We've both played Smash 4. So a couple things about the game for those who haven't like, I don't know, watched
yeah.
Twitter or whatever. The landing lag on aerials is insanely fast.
Yeah.
It actually feels really,
It's just
really
auto
good.
L cancels pretty much.
Everything feels like it's auto L canceled, and that increases offensive pressure a lot.
So
It
it's
feels
looking
really
like a
good.
good game.
If you look at it, it looks more
Relax.
fluid.
Relax.
Yeah, as far as the
no
movement
dash
goes.
speeds and false
Number
speeds
2.
are faster.
Yeah, yeah.
Dash dancing is kind of in the game. I couldn't tell because I was playing on big babby normie fucking LCDs.
Yeah, no, they were so laggy. I was just like, I can do it. I know,
Yeah.
but I just
So-
I have to beat.
I'm not sure if it was a function of the engine or a function of the TV and the display lag, but you could dash back and dash forward out of dash,
Mhm.
and that's pretty
Yeah.
hype.
That's huge.
And I was like, okay, pretty cool. But
I feel like that's more important than wave dashing, in my opinion.
Absolutely.
Having
that
good
was
dash,
that
having
that was the
good dash
most
dancing.
jarring thing going to Smash 4.
Yeah.
Was like not being able to dash back again. I'm like,
Yeah.
what?
yeah, it
I
sucks.
can't.
Yeah.
Air dodging directional is
Mhm.
real. You can't really wave land because it's so laggy.
Yeah,
but
but you know another thing, they're very open to like criticism. Like for this is the first Smash game.
I don't fucking
This is
trust
the
them.
first
Yeah,
Dad
Smash
never
doesn't
came
matter.
to our baseball game. He never came.
Sakurai he's like
He, like-
70 now in the retirement home. He's realizing his mistakes.
Fuck that.
He
I
came
hold grudges.
He came back for
Jeez.
Christmas with like a ton of gifts, trying to get back his love, and then he's just gonna leave again, and we're not gonna hear it.
I don't want to lamb
We're
butt.
different.
I think I'm fine with that.
But like here's the
I
thing,
like-
he knows you'll never love him again, but he's gonna try.
Fuck him.
I like Gaben, who's never
Ah,
around.
He's gone.
but he's just
Gaben's like a rich uncle.
He
yeah.
gave up.
Yeah, I like that. Maybe Sakurai could be a rich uncle. You never know.
All right. So what I'm saying is that like Smash 4 has the potential to be just good enough.
Smash 5.
And I honestly can't fucking do it. But me and Kellen were talking like Melee players, I think a lot of them secretly do want to move on because
I agree.
for one, you're playing on CATs, like there's all this dumb bullshit that has to come along with playing Melee. It's getting harder and harder, and you also don't get to like engage with the rest of the world. Like esports
Yeah.
is really becoming this gigantic thing, and when you play an old game like Melee, you're sort of like you're cut off from other things. You can say like, oh yeah, I'll play this, and sometimes, but you don't get to take part in the conversation that's happening now.
And people forget about the Dark Ages, how it happened. The same sentiment, honestly. It's like we want to move on. Like we've been playing this game for a really long time, and then when Brawl came out,
Brawl killed
like-
Melee, like legitimately for
yeah, because it made a split,
years.
and then like it wasn't.
It was too bad. It wasn't good enough.
Yeah, it wasn't good enough, but the Melee players still try to stay around, but like they weren't. It wasn't getting bigger, you know, and like it just stagnated, and then eventually, I mean, like the best players kept playing, like Mango and
'Cause
all
they
those
loved
dudes.
it.
Yeah, because they truly loved it, but like a huge like part of the community like stopped playing.
I mean, we do like with Smash 4, that didn't really happen at all either.
Yeah, because I think the documentary like Steam was enough to like take it this way. Like,
Power
Also, the
Yeah.
game wasn't as good. Smash 4 was like also just not
yeah, no,
good
that,
enough.
that's true. Yeah,
You
yeah.
know?
There's a
I-
lot of like the Melee players. Like there was like this is like Brawl, and honestly, when Smash 4 the first year it came out was trash.
I think Smash
Like it
4
actually
was,
only became like I actually only started liking I only like kind of like Smash 4 honestly, but like I only started liking it more like after like a year and a half, like after patches.
Yeah, there was a patch that changed the way
Yeah.
Shield Sun worked, and
Yeah.
it improved the gameplay, I guess.
I was,
Yeah.
I was gonna say that I feel like from Melee to Brawl, the change was less jarring than Melee to Smash 4.
Yeah.
Like Brawl was a more technical game than Smash 4. Like
Here's the thing, too. As a Doc Babby, and I was thinking about this, dead ass, if the game that Smash SBU came out,
Yeah.
if that came out and it's like, tweaked, obviously, that weird hit stun mechanic.
the knockback is like weird.
Yeah.
Wait,
knock-
what with
It's like you get knocked back really hard,
and then you
you
just
and
drop
then
like a
stop.
rock.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't
Um,
like it though.
Oh, shut the fuck
I'm thinking that's like
No,
that
dude.
might be an okay mechanic.
No, no,
because,
that's-
Everyone relax.
hang on,
Hey,
hang on,
no,
hang
no,
on.
that adds to
Fake
impact.
gamers.
Fake gamers.
Because it's like you need to get to a certain percentage, and then like they need to go off stage before you actually kill them. Like, why do you?
It just
need
looks like
that?
shit. It just looks dumb because
It-
it looks like they're flying so fast and then they come to an abrupt
Yeah.
stop. That's
Okay.
the problem.
Yeah.
The momentum needs to be
I actually honestly
Consistent.
think that's like we're just used to it like that. I think it's like a new like cool thing. I think it adds to the impact, like I was saying. Like when you hit them and they fly so fast,
And
like
you're not
when,
sure.
when you smash them like at a high percent and they just fly, that feels good.
I
And
agree.
if you feel that more often with that,
I
No, I'm
agree.
scared
It's
of
something
that.
that we're used to, but I don't
Yeah.
think that's wrong to want it the way it was.
Yeah,
I'm
they're
not
not-
saying the previous way is bad either.
But I
Yeah.
think you're right.
They're not
I
mutually
see that's why
exclusive
they.
things.
I think that's the reason they changed it to that.
I'm
Fuckers.
scared of that though because I fucking hate when I smash Jigglypuff and then she just stops right next to the edge of the box and she
Yeah, you get super flaccid.
right
Yeah, I
back to
feel that.
stage.
Well, okay. What I was gonna say, as a Doc Babby, when that time when I like started playing Melee and getting interested in it, if the game that is SBU came out instead of Smash 4, I might have played that. It's like
Yeah.
good enough
I-
for me to make that
And the
decision.
community.
as a
What
babby.
about the community?
I
Your
looked at that
boys.
game and I was
That
like,
gets
this
a lot
game
of people
isn't
into
that
stay
bad.
with the game. Like for a lot of people I know, the game is like 40%, and then the boys are the 60%. You know?
Yeah, and I think the older you get and the more you play the game, the more you
the
realize
percent goes down, right? Yeah.
the percent of the game. Yeah,
Yeah.
the more you realize, like, I'm really not gonna make it, so I'll
but
go to
but
hang
I
out.
love to hang out. Yeah, that happens to a lot of people.
I want to bring up like Mr. Wiz lording the removal of melee
Yeah, that was
from
not
Evo.
chill. That was
I'm
not
like
chill.
I'm like okay with like
I like
I
Mikey's
guess
tweet.
melee leaving from it, but yeah, I like that a lot. But I also don't like the idea of like not being able to go to Evo for a game that all of my boys play.
I mean, it'll be a
Because
side
that's
tournament.
what it is. It's Las Vegas with the boys.
Yeah, yeah,
It's
exactly.
a great excuse
yeah,
to go.
that's true.
I honestly, what I think is gonna happen is Smash 4. Like, there's 0 people that are gonna be like, yeah, let's play Smash 4.
Yeah.
That's so
No.
funny. That's how shitty of a game it is. I
No,
love that.
no.
Because now it's like,
It's
admit
not.
it, you fuckers. Your game is fucking bad.
So
admit it.
I'm around for champs like Mega Smash Mondays or whatever, and like Karch and like the TOs have been saying like, yeah, like this Smash 5 is gonna kill our game. Like the game's dead. It's got 6 more months in it, you know?
Yeah.
Like because the new game just is going to be better. Whether or not like we necessarily like it when it's come out, it's like stupid to like hold on to Smash 4 when there's both Melee or this new game.
Even
you know?
Genesis, which is like right after
This is like
when the
conservatives
new one
versus
comes
liberals.
out.
This is what it really feels like.
yeah.
Is it?
No, it really is. Like, I feel like Smash 4s are the liberals.
No.
They
Yeah,
are.
they are.
They're the conservatives.
really
no,
are.
they're conservatives because they have anime avatars,
Yes. yeah.
and that's it.
the most
There you go.
liberal
Done.
thing.
No, it's not.
No,
No, no, no,
no,
no,
no,
no, no, no,
Weebs
no,
are
no.
liberal. What?
No,
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 no.
What? What's happening?
Have you?
What's happening? Everyone's pointing where the clocks come from.
You don't understand. You haven't been on the
See
internet.
the worry on his face. Like, what happened? No, dude.
You've been living under a rock. They're
What?
incels.
Everything
They're-
he has.
Take me home, guys.
look. You're what were you even saying? You were saying about Smash 4.
Yeah, they're gonna move on. Like there's no question
Admit
in
it,
their
you
mind. They're
fucking
just,
idiots. Your game sucked. God, I'm
That's-
so happy.
but like maybe they just don't like Melee, but they like Smash 4 more.
That's
There
fine.
are people like that.
That's fine.
I mean, the game is similar enough too, so it's like, oh, I love Bayonetta. Oh, Bayonetta's in that one too. I'll play that one.
Bayonetta needs to be out of that.
See,
game.
Mar-
Okay,
speaking
no,
of-
Marvel 3 and Marvel Infinite is also very similar. Like Ultimate Marvel, like we played that game way after dev support stopped in like 2014,
Yeah.
but we love that game. So
MVC2
so I
kind of lasted
get
a
that
while,
sentiment of like truly loving the game you play, and that matters a lot for sure.
I will say MK Leo on the mainstream doing the cheesy bullshit with Bayonetta.
Yeah, it was-
Just a
I love
fucking
that.
show. Just like he maybe he never gets invited again. Like because Nintendo's like that. They'll be like, yeah,
Xbox definitely didn't get invited.
yeah,
man.
because I heard lore. And but the
Oh.
thing is, it's like MK Leo might not have gotten back. Like or whatever, he did it for the people. Because like, fucking look, everyone,
Yeah.
all you normie kids watching, this is what this character can do.
Yeah.
I hope you're happy,
And
father.
I saw a
It
tweet
was so
that said,
sick. It was so brave.
Yeah, yeah.
No memes.
No, sober.
I saw this tweet that Sakurai heard people booing in the crowd.
That's so tight. It's so
oh.
tight.
yeah,
That's so
yeah.
I
He-
love that.
And like Bale's getting nerfed. He knew he had to do it. He had to stop it now. He had to stop it at the root.
Yeah.
He's a hero.
Yeah, dude.
Bale's
he
gonna-
sacrificed himself.
Bale's like guns are gonna be removed. Like
Yeah.
he's just gonna be kicking.
People said that he was also shaking his head about the momentum thing.
That's what
where it
Bear
was like,
said.
Who?
Bear. Sakurai was shaking his head. He was like,
Like when they would fly and then stop.
Oh,
Because-
was that not?
Wait, was that?
Interesting.
"Are you
I thought
sure?"
it was-
I thought it was
no,
about
no.
Bayonetta.
That was
Was
with
it at
the
Bayonetta?
the Bayonetta carry off the top, like the
Oh,
bread and
okay.
butter.
I think that's what he was.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm pretty sure he shook it. Yeah. So
That's so sick.
Let's
Yeah,
just
man.
have Bayo fighters.
Wait, I
That's
think
what
I think another. You just want a
character
DOS fighting
sucks.
game.
Yeah,
that's
just,
all you want.
It's just two
Hate that
Bayonettas and they're just
character.
fighting each other and it's
And
sick.
Dawson's
You
just
know-
in the
you know-
background just cheering.
you know how you guys like hate wobblers? Like I
love wobblers.
love
I'm
wobblers.
okay with
I
wobbling.
love watching people. Go
I don't.
wild.
I'll
I'm
take-
actually fine
I'll
with
take that
wobbling.
back.
Yeah.
I don't love wobblers, but I think wobbling
I think it's
is
fine.
okay at a top level. Yeah.
Yeah. At a top level, I think it's fine. But like Bayo, like from an outside perspective, I love wobbling, and like tons of melee players will be like, you don't understand.
You're
like,
whack.
Yeah, like the way I see it is like this is like a puppet character that has desyncs and he's a grappler. I think that's very interesting. Like just
It's Geef, bro.
yeah, it's interesting. And there's two of them.
Two
This
Geefs.
guy.
and
And it's not like overpowered.
Geef
Yeah,
climbers.
it's
It's
interesting.
not dominating the
Geef
game.
so I can
I
understand.
skeef.
I can understand from an outsider perspective that some people like Bayo too, because she's like, oh, she like slows down time and does all these special moves.
well,
but
it's
I
the
hate
kill off
Bayo.
the top. That's the
I
trash,
hate Bayo
right?
so
Yeah.
much.
I think another thing to sort of think about when if a great like merge happens and if this game's good enough for people to really switch is like as a melee player you have to now be in concert with Smash 4 kids.
Oh god.
And that's a really hard pill to
The
swallow,
gyms
right?
have to come
See,
out.
think about that. Neep doesn't even play tournaments, and he's like, "Fuck that!" Like, it's a bad feeling to think that this like subclass is so shit for so long, and then be like, "Actually, we're the same because we play the same game."
No, the culture is really different for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, melee players are a bunch of potheads.
Yeah.
That's the difference.
Smoke weed.
I'm down to dilute that population. I'm down to get rid of like the per capita stoner.
Yeah, well, I
The
just a
only
grumpy
answer is-
stoner hater in my in
The
general. so.
the only answer is Smash 4 kids, dude.
They smoke weed too,
That's
brother.
gross.
They probably smoke
They're not old
fat
enough.
clouds.
No.
I asked their mom to buy weed.
That's chill.
Yeah.
If it's legal now, you can do
They
that.
got weird moms.
They got like
Smoke with them.
cool wine moms that
Yeah.
have pens.
They definitely have pens. Mom, can I get the pen? Did you do your homework, Bobby?
You can't hit the pen until you finish your calculus.
One time I took some of my dad's weed and I rolled a joint with it,
Oh,
and then I
shit.
told him about it because I was like, "Yeah, what's up?" And he was like, so disappointed.
Aw.
But he's like, "What can he do?" Like
Yeah.
I backed him into a corner and then was like, "Fuck you!" And it was like the meanest thing as a son I've ever done. We're cool now. Me and my dad are fine.
That's cool. That's kind of hype though.
It's kind of hype. It was such a little shithead alpha
Flexed
move
on your dad.
as a
I
teenager.
spent so much goddamn money on that weed. Why would you?
Oh man, shout out to my dad. Yeah, I don't know, man. It's gonna be so weird, like the show. And I don't know. I'm kind of
SmUsh
concerned.
Podcast.
Like we were joking at BTS, like, "Oh, time to fucking smash you summit." Like, you know, we're just shouting memes in our office, but like, fuck, dude. Like, who knows? And that's scary.
I think it's scary because we don't know. Not necessarily it's scary that it could happen. I think it'd be healthy for the Melee community to kind of move on at this point, like
Yeah.
you said.
Can I say the thing about Smash 4 when I brought it up at the house?
What about it?
No. I was just like, what about a Smash 4 summit? And
Did I just laugh in your face?
no, everyone in the house laughed. All the time, they're like, huh?
Yeah.
I was like, and then to Kill Stage, he's actually a Smash 4 player. He's like, wow, that's OD. They actually just said that. he was like fucked up from that.
Yeah, get fucked to Kill Sage. Stick to your real game, brother.
Yeah.
How did you like Summit in
I
general?
loved it, dude. It
It's
was
so
so
fun,
much
huh?
fun. It's like all the Summit like staff. They're just like
Thank you.
they just cared so much.
Thank you.
They
Not
like
you.
at
You weren't
any
that-
point,
not
like,
you.
Thank
not
you.
I just felt so pampered. I was like, I don't deserve any of this.
You're welcome. No, actually, I didn't do much during the Summit. This one.
You zipped me up.
I zipped you up. I did the
He zipped
photos.
me up.
And he wore the Piccolo costume. I love how you and Hook were so down to wear it. You both
yeah.
saw it, and you're
Oh,
like,
hell
I
yeah.
gotta wear that fucking thing.
I'm still like on the fence. Like this still might be culturally.
Yeah, he was like, Beneath was like, is it?
What? You're
What?
the gym. You're the
I'm
gym
a gym.
wearing the Piccolo costume.
I'm a gym for you
He
guys.
would show up in the Piccolo costume to a local if he could. You see how exci-
No, I
you know how
wouldn't. I
excited
wouldn't.
he
I
said he
wouldn't.
was?
It's for Summit.
It was an incentive.
No, but Beneath, he put on Piccolo's turban, and he was like, guys, wait, hold on. Is this racially insensitive? And I was like, me and Todd, the photographer, we were like, I don't know.
You were just like, we're white. We
Yeah.
can't really say.
And then I was like, well, Beneath, that's between you and God. And you were like, fuck it, let's just do it. That was so funny.
Because also in the artwork, they didn't put the turban on me, and I was just like,
Interesting
I wonder
choice.
Why?
Interesting choice.
And then one of my friends told me, he's like, dude, it's because you're Indian. They'll be racist. And I was like, I guess so. Also, my hair is like super sick in the art. So shout outs to my hair. That guy's
yeah, the art's
dope.
really cool, huh?
So good.
Yeah.
Do you know I actually used to know the artist like 7 years ago?
Really?
Yeah, and like it was like straight out of high school. He's friends with one of my roommates, and I saw like his sketchbook, and I was like, "Yo, this shit's sick." And then he's like, "Yeah, dude, I'm trying to get into art."
And now he's like in it.
Yeah,
That's a
dude.
good feeling.
It's so cool, and I was like, "It's him." I actually thought it was a girl because he had an anime avatar.
So conservative.
Yeah,
Fuck.
so good. I was a
So you're
conservative
just
girl.
a libtard cuck,
Yeah.
I guess. That's so funny. No, that's really cool. I like that feeling when you like someone you know comes up, but you don't cross paths.
Yeah,
until
right.
later.
Until
You're
it
like,
was so
nice,
cool. Yeah.
nice.
He came through the house one day. It was cool. I got
Cool.
to catch up.
Yeah, Summit. It was super fun. Dude, after like spending time with FGC people and like, cause I watch the stream a lot because it's part of my job, and just everything Yipe said is just like
Gold.
I love
someone. I think it was like Anti or someone on Twitter was like, we just need Yipes
for
Melee. And I was like, you know how many fucking Pokemon cards we would have to trade to get one Yipes? One common Yipes? Like, it would clean us out, but it'd be worth it.
We'd have to trade
imagine
Mango, like Leffen,
Yeah.
or like all our best cards.
Yeah.
Imagine like a Ken combo, and then Yipes is like, yo,
Yeah,
no, I would lose my shit.
he's just really gifted. Just the way he knows how to speak on camera, the way he can joke around. Him and Chris Matrix are the funniest fucking duo in the world.
Yeah.
I was gonna ask that, like, because we've always talked about how Melee commentary like sucks, and like how FGC just has it like nailed. Like after being there and being around like at Summit Power, like is it just a fact? Do all of them just have it like?
There's some
locked down?
commentators that are truly like just
Gifted.
amazing in the FGC. Like Sajam is like a treasure.
Yeah, we
like, he's-
know.
You know,
Sajam, Seth Killian, Ultra David, like they're all just like there's really good Melee commentators, but like they'll never ascend past them. You know what I mean?
that's what I'm saying. There's a ceiling.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think it's the nature of the game. I theorize about this a lot. It's like the game just doesn't
Interesting.
allow
Yeah.
for what is good
I
commentary.
can see that though.
But what was it? I think his name's who was like the kind of the guy with the beard? He had like a long hair. The commentator.
Was he at the Hell Pockets?
It's not Hell
Yeah.
Pockets.
Oh, was he not? Was he at the summit or no?
Yeah, he was at Summit. God, I forget. Ringe? He's a player.
Yeah, Ringe.
Okay,
yeah,
Ringe.
yeah, Ringe.
Ringe, we in the production room,
Yeah.
we were counting the amount of times he was saying, "You hate to see that kind of thing happen,"
Yeah.
and we didn't know if it was a meme or not.
It is kind of a meme.
Okay.
Kind of. It's a classic because Chris Matrix actually started that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I
okay.
hate to see that type of. Yeah, he said that in Marvel 3 Days all the time, and Ringe just kind of like
Oh, okay,
adopted
okay.
it as a meme.
I'm
kinda.
glad it's a meme then, because we were
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
does he know?
Yeah,
Does he know?
no, it's a meme. It's a meme.
Okay.
Yeah, and everyone in the FGC, they all know. Yeah.
Yeah, man, they're just so like the analogy I also like is that Melee commentators, bunch of Charmanders, couple Charmeleons, and FGC's just Charizards, just straight across,
Yeah,
and we just can't
yeah,
get
yeah.
like someone pressed B on one of our Charmeleons and it's over. Like
Yeah,
we can't.
or like
get
he's
it.
holding an Everstone. It's like duct taped to his hand.
Yeah, stupid fucker. Level 99 flamethrower.
Yeah, no, they're like some are like level 100, some are full.
Yeah.
Like we have Mango, but he's just way too about himself.
What do you,
As a commentator?
Commentary?
Like
We're talking
when
about
he
commentary.
No,
Well,
I'm just
I
talking
mean,
about commentary.
like if he was to be on commentary, and when he is, like he's
pretty
very
good.
entertaining.
He is really
Yeah.
good,
But-
and he points out a lot of cool, like high level shit.
yeah,
But he's just too about himself. He needs to be about other people.
Yeah,
I mean,
commentators
that's
have
like
to
a
like.
shtick though, right? I don't know. I feel like if he was,
He could be chill without it.
I don't know. I don't think he's like, ever going to be like a commentator. You know, like
Yeah.
if
Yeah,
he stops playing the game, I don't see him becoming a
He
commentator.
unless he catches fat boner
I
checks.
think that's another like trend is like I feel like FGC commentators like they actually play the game
Yeah.
and are like competent at like a decent
Yeah,
level.
Sajam is actually pretty good.
Yeah, and
he's
I
actually
think
really good.
There's Melee commentators that just like aren't good at the game.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
who would they be?
Like
right?
you
like,
know, like
I
just
mean,
don't get why
I'm
they
just
would-
glad that I don't know any of those
Yeah.
guys. Right?
Yeah, I actually don't like it when like the commentator is like an Owen tour, you know? Like I
Yeah,
think I
it's
actually
whack,
really don't
yeah.
like that because I feel like there's a lot of things you don't understand about the game. Like even if you can analyze it well in commentary, there's like a lot of insight you like kind of miss out on by not understanding the game at a higher level.
Because at a certain point, it just becomes speculative. You're
Yeah,
just like,
yeah.
well, I think he was going for that, but I don't
Yeah.
know because I'm dumb and bad.
yeah, and then
Yeah.
you
It's
just
like,
can't put in
okay.
insight, and then you just become really generic. And
Yeah.
it's like, yep. He did
I think
the
with
thing.
fighting games
Nice
that's more
back air.
punishing too. Whereas like Melee, it's like, well, we really don't know what he's gonna do.
Yeah,
out
there,
of, like,
there were like 4
shit.
mix-ups in the future that he might have been thinking about.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
neutral some like much more arbitrary in Melee. So
I
it's
agree,
like
I agree.
you could just like say, well, it looks like he was gonna do that, but he didn't.
Yeah,
Or, like,
yeah,
shoulda
like
did
fade away.
this.
So you don't know. I agree.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
with Street Fighters, like he jumped it and he got sure you can. You know, like
Yeah.
it's more straightforward and or like it's
There's a
more
lot of
like
play by
ranges are
play.
easier to see.
I feel like it's clear like when someone is doing something, like you could kind of clearly see
Yeah,
like
yeah,
this
yeah.
was a setup for
and
that.
that's why Smash U is good.
Oh, come
Has
on.
really good UI. I think that's super
Relax.
important.
I
as
think
an
that's
esport.
I think that's important too.
The
Yeah.
UI?
Yeah.
Like
think it's
under
like
being
the
able to
menus?
understand.
What?
No,
No.
like the like the fight, like the actual game, like
okay, just like
yeah,
the
user
visual
yeah,
aspect
yeah,
of the
yeah.
game. Okay.
Yeah,
I understood what he was
the HUD.
talking about. Yeah.
Okay.
Like
Yeah,
being
yeah.
able to see and understand like what's going on and like
Mhm.
what people were going for. I feel like Melee, that's super hard to understand for like the layman.
Yeah, sorry.
No, go ahead.
Yeah, on the kill, when you kill somebody, you get the final stock to win.
I don't like that. A lot of people
you don't like
that.
the
You like that?
slow-mo?
I love that.
I love slow.
Oh,
That's-
the slow mo.
yeah.
The slow mo is cool, but sometimes it doesn't kill, and that's fucking stupid.
That's hyper. That's actually really cool.
You're out of control.
Tekken
You're out of
slow.
control.
Tekken slow mo is the same way. When a slow mo happens,
Yeah.
a kill usually happens, but then sometimes it.
Sometimes it doesn't.
And
I
I-
hate that because in the boardroom they're like, but sometimes, guys,
Yeah.
it won't. And they're like, just
Everyone's
genius.
popping off.
Yeah. Throwing paper and shit.
Honestly, Tekken players hate it. Like,
Yeah.
I asked about that. Like,
They
I
would.
hate it.
I didn't like I thought you meant when someone dies, it goes 1-2, like really
Oh,
quick.
yeah.
I
That's
hate
kinda
that.
whack.
I hate that.
I don't think anyone likes that.
Take that out.
I'm okay with it.
But what was I
I'm
gonna
a
say?
shill, though.
Something about
Smash
yeah,
it.
DBZ I think is also a game where in Marvel 3 was really cool. Is like because I remember waiting past Evo and I watched. Wait, no, I think Melee was second, and we had to watch Marvel to watch
yeah,
Melee.
yeah.
I think it was
Yeah.
2014. And I was just watching it. I was like, this is sick because it means when the man gets touched, he gets comboed.
And dies.
And it was very simple. And that's what I felt about DBZ. Like, I don't play the game. I didn't watch much of it going to Summit. But by the end of the tournament, I was like watching, like, hell yes. Like, oh shit, I know when he dropped his combo. I know what sparking is. Like, it's all pretty intuitive and visually satisfying. And I think that's another reason why Melee kind of can keep going.
Also, DBZ does have a neutral.
Doesn't?
Doesn't. That's the
What?
meme. That's a meme that a lot of people say is like the neutral game in DBZ is like lacking compared to other fighting games.
I don't know.
Is it just coin flips?
I don't agree.
It's not coin flips. It's not coin flips, but like people, they just block. You know.
Are you familiar with this meme? What
I
say
It's
saw
not
you?
like a
So,
meme.
like,
A lot
What
of people
say you,
have said
apology
it.
guy?
So there's like some characters that are just like, or like there's some characters that are just so ham and like they're like Kid Boo's just stomping across the street.
Yeah,
or
yeah.
There's just Cell like doing his rolling spinning move through the air, and you're just like, wow,
And
sick
Android
neutral,
16
bro.
before it got patched.
Yeah, you just grab them and then do the mix up or whatever. So like in that sense, yeah, like it's simple. Like I feel like the neutral can be like really like overly simple, like the options, because there's not really chip damage in the game. Like you're always like trying to force like 50-50 situations, and like I think the assists though, like the assists in the neutral game, like make it like really complex, and that's why
definitely
I
makes
like
up.
it. Like with Marvel, I loved the assist call meta. Like that was actually like one of my favorite things about the game, and DBZ has that. And
Like forming teams around like a certain character with assists.
yeah. So in terms of strategy, it's actually like pretty deep. But as you know, like in any game, the meta is just like pick like whatever shell. But I still think the game has like more to evolve, and I think the neutral will
It's
evolve as
super
well.
new.
Like this like last like at Summit, nobody, even Goichi and Sonic Fox, they don't do this. But like raw tagging is a really strong option. It's actually like a faster than regular super dash.
Isn't it
Yeah.
unsafe though?
No, it's safe on block.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, that's guard cancel.
Okay,
Guard
yeah.
cancel's unsafe. Yeah. So you can punish a raw tag on reaction with the jumping light, but it's really hard. And like nobody at the Summit was doing it. There's like, but I think that's gonna become the standard. I'm the only one that did it.
Oh.
I did it to Goichi like 5 times.
Yeah.
Like
in tournament?
In tournament.
Okay. On VOD?
Yeah.
You
Okay.
got tapes?
There's tapes.
There's tapes.
There's tapes.
Okay.
Yeah, and stuff like that like just shows me that like there's more for this game to evolve. You
That's
know?
cool.
Yeah.
The game hasn't even been out for a year.
Yeah,
right?
exactly,
So
exactly,
it's like
exactly.
there's a lot of people are saying that it hasn't even been like close.
Yeah,
to
scratch
being
the surface.
figured-
I agree. Yeah.
That's cool. That's actually really exciting too to know that your game still has like meta to go.
Yeah, because on the
And
surface,
it's not a scary meta like
Yeah.
Fox or whatever.
Yeah.
On the surface, it's just like, oh man, it's like really simple game, right? Because the hardest special, like it's only quarter circle forward inputs. Like there's they got rid of DP inputs. Like
It's 1, 2, 3 assist. Like
yeah, so people are like, oh, this game's simple and easy, and but there's a lot of depth to it.
No, yeah.
Yeah.
Just 'cause I don't gotta go forward and then down forward and then fucking forward down again.
There's actually half circle inputs, but that's like,
All right, now that's too. I'm not playing it now.
Don't
It's
you
too
have
much.
it? Didn't he buy you it?
Yeah, I have DBZ. I
Are
don't
you
have
gonna
fight. I
fucking
want to play
bought
with a
it?
fight stick. I like fight sticks.
He hasn't even installed it yet because he's like, I want to get a fight stick.
Yeah,
And then he
And
lost his money at the casino.
I did.
And then he got robbed.
I got.
and
I
then,
did. I got.
and then he
mugged.
lost money again, I think.
Yeah, and I went to the casino again.
Because you went to the horse
You wanted
track.
to win it back.
I wanted to win back my mugging.
Yeah.
And it's been rough. Neep.
Sleep in the closet now.
Live in a closet. No, but I think we're gonna set up at Summit just to have around because Dakota, the guy
Nice,
who
yeah.
basically creative produced all of Summit of Power, he's really
Mhm.
into
Shouts to
the game,
Dakota.
obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was kind of his baby, and it was just like, oh man.
Grinding
It
in
was
that
so
game's
fun.
so
That's
fun.
cool.
Actually,
I'm so happy it was a success too. Like it.
You know what too?
You played curling.
Summit was like it was like built for that crowd. It's funny because we kind of worked backwards. It's like it started in Dota,
Mhm.
and then CS:GO, and then or Smash, and then CS:GO, and it was like these sort of descending scenes. But I think a house tournament fits fighting games just like perfectly.
Yeah.
Like
I
the
agree.
vibe was like synced up perfectly with the setting,
Mhm.
which isn't always the case with other summits. Most of the time it is. Like generally we have a good output, but that was just perfect.
Yeah.
God, that event.
It was awesome.
Oh.
I-
And I'm
it was
speaking
so
as a
fun.
viewer. I didn't do much, so.
Yeah, it was so much fun.
What's up?
Everyone on stream looked like they were just having the best time of their
Yeah,
life.
it was actually like one of the best weekends of my life.
It just like
easily.
made me happy to watch.
Mike
Yeah.
wants to say something.
The only thing I want to say was that that you are 100% correct, and I think it shows because a lot of people that used to like older FGC like Marvel heads when FGTV was a thing, that was one of the most hype things to watch because it was always just like it was a constant stream of FChamp and friends hanging out playing video games,
Yeah.
and like it was like super fun, and that was like the cool thing was like. There was a time closer to the end of it where they were like, "Oh, we're gonna get Yipes is gonna come by, or we're gonna fly out a player to come here and fucking train with us." And like so, I think Summit of Power was that with like an all-star cast of FGC like people. And so yeah, even though our Kappa did its like typical, this is stupid, and then as soon as the event went on,
They
were
walked
like,
it
this is
back.
awesome.
They walked it back.
Every
Yeah,
summit.
exactly.
That's just
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
wow, look at this stupid money voting thing, and then it happens, and everyone loves it, and people want more.
Doesn't grow on trees. Doesn't grow on trees.
Yeah.
Or Kappa.
And like, I just the
or
atmosphere.
Smash Bros.
Yeah.
They're the only ones you're trying to impress, honestly.
yeah.
Yeah.
Smash Bros. Whatever.
I was checking our Kappa so
Well, it's
much.
kind of a big
during
win,
DB.
right? Like all these alt-right furries. No offense to
Yeah.
Sonic Fox, I'm sure he's great. On our Kappa, and they're just talking all this shit like, oh, these guys are a bunch of Smash worshipping kitties and shit, and it's like just to see them
Yeah,
of all
love
people heel turn and just be like, actually, it was so
It's
sick.
That was
Like,
so
all right,
funny.
good.
They were convinced that Smash or that Summit, just because we have a Smash Summit, they were convinced we were gonna have 10 Smash players
Yeah.
in the Summit, just cause.
Yeah.
I remember when like Leffen got like voted in or
Yeah. He got
invited. Yeah.
invited.
There was like outrage. Like I can't believe they're fucking doing this.
And then he just takes it to him, brother.
He beat Dogra, which is crazy.
That guy's hilarious, by
Tell
the
him
way.
laugh.
Dogra, he's so funny.
Dude,
I can't even
he's the best
understand him,
one.
and I
He's
can
the
just
best
tell
one.
he's really
He
funny.
called Goichi a fucking nerd.
That's so sick.
sick.
In English. In English. And he called Moke a penis nose. I was like, what?
when we were taking the pictures for the costumes, so basically the way it worked, we were like, okay, we're gonna get your esports picture, we're gonna get you posing in your anime pose, like the poster, so like that intro,
Yeah.
and then we're gonna do like the Ginyu Force, and that one you can dress up. We have all this DBZ costumes and stuff, and we had all the Japanese players in at the same time, so the translator could
Yeah, basically.
do it at the same time. So it's 4 Japanese players watching the other Japanese player, and
Yeah.
they're just laughing and slapping 5. It's really funny.
I wanted to see I wonder what Goichi's
So-
expression was when
so-
he did the under.
he's very like just about it.
Okay.
Yeah, he just wanted to do it. It was great.
Fuck yeah.
But Dogura goes up and he picks the Majin Buu outfit and he gets dressed and he puts the hat on and everything. He's just like looking really serious and he does the Ginyu pose and we snap it. Like, okay, you're good. And he just like it says something in Japanese very stern. Like I don't know what the word is, but he just says something and he walks off. And I asked the translator, like, what did he say? He said, I'm finished. It's so good, dude. God, those guys are really funny. But yeah, I think we about covered everything. I think we start moving into Rapsy territory. I'm not sure what else.
Time forward.
You know what I do want to say is PM I think deserves to be like mentioned because it's like, hey Mike, how's it
I
going?
actually made this really
Relax,
bad tweet.
relax,
Actually, I like
You shame deleted a
I
tweet?
I walked back a tweet because I was like, why did I say that? I thought it would be funny, but I was like, I can't wait for Smash U to just be like Smash 4 with melee physics, and then everyone to love it, and all the Project M players to be butthurt. Cause
it's so mean.
Yeah, it was me. I was like, ha, and I got a bunch of tweets. I was like, oh, shit, stop.
It's like, that's just real.
Remove that.
That's just real. Set. It's like, yeah.
And then there was like PM players like responding like, why would you say? I'm like, why did I say that? I was
like,
I
I can't wait for another.
I actually like PM.
I can't wait for another minority to get choked by the cops, and then everyone gets mad. It's gonna be so funny.
Okay.
And it's like, wait, that's real.
No, because I think I worded it wrong too. Because I was gonna be like, they're gonna be mad because they'll be like, wow, this is awesome, and that's like literally what PM.
Yeah,
did.
and they're like, hey, wait,
that's literally what we did.
I see what you're saying.
So, but I worded it wrong, so I deleted it.
That's really Well, it's
because
like
I'd be mad if I was a PM player. They're like, what? That's what we are doing.
It's fucked up, right? And I think PM. We were talking about sound design, and I think one of the things people have like sort of a gripe with PM. I don't think it's good enough to like write off of a game, but like the sounds don't feel as juicy, and the visuals. A lot of people are tied.
There's
on
only
them.
so much you can do, right? But like, also Brawl is just really bad graphics. Like,
I think
the art style I think is really
ugly. Yeah.
I think Brawl is actually just like the colors don't pop. Everything's like really like dark and gray and gloomy.
Everything felt so like
it's like the DC universe decided to.
Yeah,
make
it's like it's like NRS made Brawl.
it was all
Yeah.
jaggedy too. Like
Yeah.
watching it for like more than 10 minutes gives me.
See,
it like makes me sad.
I don't have such huge gripes with it, but I am like, well, Melee just feels cleaner or whatever. But like, PM, like this was bound to happen, right? A game would come out. I guess it sucks because it's a Smash game. Because like Icons is supposed to be the spiritual successor, and it kind of sucks right now. It sucks right now.
What game? Icons?
It's not PM's first successor.
It's not okay.
No, that was
Icons?
propaganda.
Icons is
it's
such
like
a
a
shame.
weird.
Do you like
platform
Rivals
fighter.
of Ether?
No, it's too simple and like it's not deep enough to like interest me in playing it. Not that it's not deep per se, but just I should get a microphone.
Yeah.
Let me just go plug one in really quick.
Hold on a second. Howdy, fellas. No,
It's Mike, a resident PM expert.
I liked Rivals when it came out, but it didn't grab me, and there were too many defining features of the game that were different from Smash that made me not want to play it. Such as like how you would use your up B and then wall jump and then up B again, and then you couldn't grab the wall. And you
Yeah,
had to
no
parry
ledge is like.
instead of shielding. All that stuff just like it seemed too far away from a Smash game for me to want to really enjoy it and like sink my teeth into it. Also, if in case it didn't get picked up, Icons isn't a spiritual successor to PM. People thought that, but it's not, and it sucks and it's sad. As of right now, Slap City is a better spiritual successor than Icons is.
All right,
It feels like
you
can
heard
play
it
the
here
game.
first.
You heard it here first from our resident PM expert.
He's ranked
And
in
Stan.
SoCal, so he knows everything.
And I will say, I want to say two more things. One, I think PM as of right now, their dev team did a better job of making a more melee centric version of an old game. And on top of that, their Ridley looks a lot like PM Legacy's Ridley, even down to like all the attack animations.
Okay.
And it's weird. It's really weird, guys.
That's
that it
weird,
looks, that's
guys.
weird that it looks like that.
I actually have a tape. Strong Bad leaked all that stuff to
Oh my
Nintendo.
God.
Him and Sakurai got the red, like the Khrushchev phone for the president.
I'm joking.
Dude, I hate
Actually do
Icons. It's like
Icons-
everything wrong with game development.
Okay, so
Yeah.
the thing about Icons, the biggest problem with it is like for a game like Melee where everyone just cares about the physics and the movement and all that shit, is like they made a really pretty looking game with like the physics incomplete or shitty.
It's like they did it all backwards. They like
Exactly.
made all the art assets and blah blah blah, and it's like the whole point of making the Melee successor or the Melee clone is to make it feel good, and you just fucked that up royally.
Just do like wireframes
and you
with
released it
sick
early.
movement.
Yeah, you released it early. You asked for all the support. You sponsored tournaments like it.
I have never played as I played like one match, and I was
But
like,
is it
"God."
worse than Brawl Out?
Yes.
I've
Brawl
never
Out?
seen Brawl Out.
Damn.
Oh, I don't know. what
Brawl
that is.
Out.
Brawl Out.
No.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I was like
Yeah.
that. I can't. Okay. So that's also just the demand for like a Smash style game on the Switch. Brawlout is like the worst Smash clone I've ever played in my life.
I think platform fighters actually
terrible.
suck, dude.
Yeah, Dawson was saying that earlier. Like the format is just.
It's not good. Dude. I think Melee just like is the only good platform fighter.
Yeah, it was-
There it
was
is,
an- it was
boys.
a beautiful
Dawson thinks
accent,
Melee
right.
is good.
It's not. It's not good. It's just the only good
But he said
shitty
he
thing.
wasn't
That's actually a hot take from Dawson.
It is a hot take from Todd, and it's
Yeah.
a gamer take.
Yeah, I thought you weren't a gamer.
You know, I think after talking about games enough, I can come around and I'm
Yeah.
a gamer again. I'm gonna play Dark Souls Remastered.
But yeah, Brawlout actually sold well, which is
Did it?
crazy. Yeah,
Brawlout 2, Super Smash Brawlout
It's
Brawl.
so bad. Okay,
I don't
there's a
think Brawlout was
stage.
for Smash
There's a
players.
stage I unlocked in Brawlout. So like it's like 2 rows, right? And there's like some stages grayed out. I unlocked like a stage here, and like all these stages were grayed out. I couldn't select the stage that I unlocked
Oh,
because you can't go
because
diagonal.
the menu.
Yeah, you couldn't go diagonal. And I was like, I can't go there.
That
It blew-
sucks. Why would they do that?
It's so bad.
That's like actually genius.
Yeah, you have to unlock the other stage to get to that
It's like you
stage.
just have to unlock the adjacent one on the menu. Don't you get it?
Yeah.
Stupid
the ones that
consumer.
are hidden behind DLC maps.
Yeah, like it's right here. You can play it. God, that's so sick.
That actually sold
it is
me.
it is kind of sick, but so fun.
Yeah.
So bad.
Dude,
So
I'm
funny.
still burned on DayZ because of that shit. Like making all the art assets first, and then the horrible game that didn't have zombies for years.
It
didn't have
No.
zombies.
They're still making they made the game look beautiful now, and they updated it all, and like they have a bunch of clothing and blah 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 blah
Damn.
blah. But the zombies are as trash as ever, and they finally added them.
I mean, that's why I'm like kind of happy that like PUBG is also super terrible and unoptimized.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and I'm
for
actually kind of happy. Like I'm like okay, I kind of like Fortnite, but like I like that it's a better game.
Yeah.
Like polish wise, and I'm happy it's doing better.
Yeah. I can appreciate that. Even
Than
though I don't
unoptimized.
the
Like
game.
I hate like bad game design.
the
Like,
meme
just
right now in like
low
the game
quality.
dev world is battle royale. So it's like
Yeah,
everything is
yeah.
just like battle royale.
Dude,
Like,
but Battlefield Royale, did you see that? Okay, so Battlefield announced like a new game that they're
oh my
making.
God.
It's Battlefield Royale. It's not Battlefield Battle Royale.
Galaxy brain.
And no, and this
Galaxy
is
brain.
to avoid lawsuits. It's genius because PUBG actually tried to
Copyright battle royale.
no, they tried to sue like Chinese Fortnite because they couldn't win American court. And like I forget if it was Chinese or not, but because of that, they're like
Prison rules.
But we're Battlefield Royale, not Battlefield with the Battle Royale mode.
Okay, I see.
Genius.
That's so. Oh God, this whole shit. God
It's
damn
so-
you, Ninja! You fucked everything up.
Dude, I'm ready for the Ninja Kids.
It's just kids. It's just it's free entertainment, so kids can watch it. How does he feel? That's his legacy. He's rich. I'm sure he's
He's
great.
rich.
He's
Yeah.
fine.
I think
he's
he's
great.
fine.
Rich. His hair is
He seems
blue,
like a.
he's
He's,
got a
he's
good-
actually seems like a cool
Yeah.
guy.
No, I'm ready for
No.
the Ninja Kids that are gonna get into Melee from him watching or restreaming.
Yeah, that was cool
the,
that he
thing.
did that.
It was really cool. I will say that like Fortnite Battle Royale is just new Minecraft YouTubers. It's the same
It
thing.
actually
it's
really
the
is.
same
It's
market.
sweeping
It's the
the
same
nation.
thing.
Yeah.
Sarcophagus, gold sarcophagus, human, Minecraft YouTubers, Fortnite streamers, ultra sarcophagus. So yeah, I don't know. It's gonna be weird.
Yeah.
Is this where we were at?
I guess we just
I think
wrap
so.
her
Do we-
up.
Should we do like questions for him? If anyone has
Yeah,
questions?
sure. We'll do
Yeah.
questions for Vineeth, aka Apology Dude /
Uh,
Bro.
Mike has a
Almost
question.
at-
Mike,
I'm
go
almost at
ahead.
man.
Mike, it's actually just Mike who gets to ask questions.
Oh, okay.
Just go.
Just go. Yeah.
Okay, so I know you said earlier that you were trying to be like Leffen, we're the same, you and I. Like we play Smash together. But what I noticed watching the finals of the Summit of Power was that it looked like Leffen was kind of trying to linger around, like he was that guy.
Oh.
And so what I wanted to ask you was that did it seem like Leffen was trying to do like the fit in, like
Be one
guys,
of us?
I'm an FGC guy because I know he used to play
hadn't thought
Marvel and
about
stuff too.
that.
And if he was
Street
like
Fighter as well.
yeah. So I
Yeah.
wanted to know if he like was kind of around there trying to be like, yeah, guys, that Smash is lame. I mean, that lame old game. I mean, I'm a DBZ fighter player.
He never really brought up Melee at all, ever. Like he never said, like he never made those like comparisons like I would, right? Like,
Yeah,
oh
yeah.
yeah, this kind of reminds me of the thing that happened to me in Melee. It never came up. Like he kind of just like maybe he was. Who knows?
I think he said that this is like
really
his focus in his game now. Like DBZ is the game he's like about right now.
Okay. Well, yeah, I was just wondering because it was like there's always that guy at summits where they're always standing next to the couch and they're watching and like it looks like they're almost doing little hand motions like can I have the headset? And it looked like Leffen was doing that for a little bit and I didn't watch all of Summit so that's why I wanted to know if that was like
I didn't do that much. I did it like I actually only commentated like one time. I should have did it more, but whatever.
Don't worry, dude. You're going to the next one.
Yeah.
Right? And the next one.
Hopefully.
And the next one. Summits found their new moneymaker. So they're just going to...
Fly me out.
Relax. Relax. Yeah, it was actually really funny in the post, like, after Hook won and everyone gathered around and someone was talking shit about, like, he's the best Piccolo. And then you're, like, trying to get to the front. You're, like, trying to say something.
Yeah.
And it's just, like, your face is popping up like, out of shoulders. Like, oh! It was so funny.
No, I mean whatever. I'm so over that. He can be the best Piccolo.
No,
but I'm
yeah.
the best TN. Let's be real.
Okay. Hey, that's real shit. That's pretty cool.
I love that super.
Yeah.
It's like almost Naruto.
Relax.
No, that's what Trunks does when he does burning attack.
Yeah.
Oh, true. But he's actually sick at it.
Yeah.
Trunks,
looks
the
cool.
anime character.
Yeah.
He's good at that thing.
He looks
He's
cool.
skilled.
He looks cool while doing
That's sick. That sounds good.
You guys hate on
But
me for-
he's like sick
I love this.
and goth and from the future.
He's Zoltan. Yeah, we get it, Neep.
All right, I'm gonna open up chat over here. Channels.
Arxis?
Oh yeah, what were you doing before this?
Oh yeah, I was at Arc System Works, not headquarters, like some secret like bunker in some gated community.
Area 51.
Yeah, and we were doing this. We were just doing this stream where like so. I guess the CEO of Arc System Works was there. The CEO of like the people who make Guilty Gear and BlazBlue were there. It was cool. And they were just talking about announcements and stuff, and like it was just some interview. And then after that, me and another person, we were demoing the new downloadable characters for BlazBlue Cross Tag Battle. So we were just like demoing the game off. I talked about like Summon of Power and like some other stuff and how I thought about the characters. And
That's sick.
yeah, I would have been here sooner, but my
But
boy Hawkman was there.
But you weren't.
My boy Hawkman was in
I was
it.
gonna
I had to play.
BlazBlue Cross. It just came out, right? Or is recent?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It just came out like, not too long ago. Yeah, like a week.
How do you
week or
feel
two
about
ago.
that game? Because you said you were BlazBlue.
Okay, I definitely said bad things about that game on Twitter, and then like they invited me on like, hey, would you like to shill for us and talk about? I was like, I love BlazBlue.
They just fucking bring you in an alley and stab you.
And like I said before, like I really like characters, right? That drives games for me. And like there's no characters right now I like, but this character I love, and he's gonna come out soon. So I'm sure I like the game more, but I was not. Like that game is I think that game is gonna get cheaper than Dragon Ball. Like it's really fucked up, like what you can do in that game. So I don't think I'll like the meta and like the direction it'll go in, but it's fun. Like, you know, it's chill.
Sick. Do you play Guilty Gear at all or no?
No, not as much.
Okay.
But I did. I play like a lot of fighting games, honestly, but
Yeah.
like the one I played the most seriously is Dragon Ball.
Yeah.
I like this one. Apologyman, do you intend to rob another NCR someday in the future with whack ass Lucario and Smash?
I plan to, yes.
You robbed and like
I won NCR, and okay, so this is my whole goal in Smash 4. All my motivations to play fighting games are like not pure or wholesome. I played Marvel on a meme, like
yeah, it's fucked up.
I played Smash 4 just to beat one man.
Okay.
This man Trevante, he was a Marvel player like back in the day. Like he played a little Marvel. He was a Brawl player that played Marvel 3, and there was this one local that like back when I wasn't like good yet, he beat me at, and it was like this is when it was 2 out of 3. It was on PS3, which is like 3 more frames of input lag, and there was no audio, and he had Vajra, dude.
Oh, that's a bad beat.
Yeah, and he beat me, and then I like became good and like got more known, right? And then he's just when I go to a Smash 4 tournament, he's like, everyone's like, yo, Apologyman, blah blah blah, and he's like, yo, did you know that I beat him? And he just and like I was so mad. He just like soiled my name. Like he soiled my good name, and I was like, I will destroy you. And then do you know what happened? He happened to be our best player in NorCal. He was number 1 on PR.
In Smash 4?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I was like, well, shit. Like I it's a little harder, but I'll still beat him. So I pretty much got so good at Smash 4 that I beat our like number 1 PR player at NCR.
Does that mean you're like sick or he's bad?
No, he's actually really good.
Did you just like study his VODs?
So
I did. No. My Travante note list goes pages. And Lucario is like actually like a good matchup like versus she, because he just gets beat up and like she can't kill, and then Lucario just comes back and like fucks him up. But like I made it my one true goal to beat this man.
Wow,
and I did it.
that's sick.
That's
like
insane.
that's some visualization shit.
Yeah, it took 3 years.
Okay, that you didn't mention.
Yeah, it
But
took a
that's
while. I was committed though. I was
like
You
you
wrote a
just-
novella
you
just to
wouldn't even
beat him,
touch
dude.
the game
because
otherwise.
I wasn't really a Smash. Like I didn't play Smash that much. I was never like that level of Smash. You know, I was always like a low level Smash player. But like I pushed myself in Smash just to beat him. And like when I beat him, oh my god, like. You know, like when you beat like classic mode and the credits roll, they didn't roll for me. Like when I beat him, he melted like in front of my eyes. Like he did not exist anymore. He's gone. It's over. And the credits started rolling. And
You
I was
realize you've been dead the whole
like,
time.
I did it. I got second at that tournament to Chris G. Like I beat Ryan LV, and it was like a sick tournament for Marvel 3, but I could not care less.
That's so funny.
I was like, I did it.
You're
I quit. I actually quit right after that.
that's sick.
At the end of the day, like with Melee, I don't care about tournaments that much, but I just want to like play and beat my friends. You're just that on fucking steroids.
Yeah.
Like beyond steroids.
Well,
that's insane.
Kurt Vonnegut always said, only when you write, just write for one other person. So you're kind of like Kurt Vonnegut, I guess,
but I'm like,
of FGC.
I'm like for like, but like way less wholesome reasons.
Yeah, sure, yeah.
I
kinda
did it,
wholesome.
and like having the trophy is just like I look at it every day and I just see his soul.
That's
in
so
the
sick.
trophy.
It's just
yeah,
Let me
he's
out.
trapped in there. Yeah.
Beneath, can you please explain the story behind Big Shit Man by Solex81?
God, no.
What's Big Shit Man?
Did you tell
Wait,
us?
I actually was telling that.
Yeah,
earlier.
yeah,
I
that was
like
earlier.
telling that.
I don't know.
I never tell people that story, but I don't know how I got to that. So yeah, I made top 8 at my for Blaze Blue at Evo, the first Evo I went to in like 2012, and I beat the favorite, which was Cho, who was like the best Japanese Lychee player. He came to that tournament, and I beat him like to get top 8, and I popped off so hard. I was like, yo, so go. And then I left. I didn't actually talk to the TO about when top 8 was the next day, and then I was just popping off, yo, let's go. And we went to Hash House, and I was like, yeah, I'm the best. And then I guess I ate something wrong, something bad. I forgot what it was exactly, but I woke up the next day like at kind of late, and I got a call. They're like, "Yo, top 8 is like in 20 minutes. Like, get your ass over here." And I was like, "Oh shit. Okay, I'm just gonna take a dumb shower and we'll go." And then I took a dump, and it just wouldn't stop. It just kept going. It was a 40-minute dump.
So you had a 40-minute gross dump before your Evo top 8.
Yeah, and they DQ'd me.
They DQ'd you?
from
Yeah,
top 8?
it's because I took an
I didn't
hour.
know
I
that.
was
You
an
didn't
hour.
tell us that part of
You
the
didn't tell
story.
us that.
No, I was an hour late. They DQ'd.
Were you
me.
winners or losers?
I was losers.
So you got DQ'd out of Evo top 8 because you were shitting?
Yes.
That's the greatest story I've ever heard, dude.
And
That's such a flex.
yeah, and the whole Blaze Blue community called me Big Shit Man.
That's so funny.
That's amazing. I
It's
didn't. Yeah,
not.
I'm glad we got the second part of that story.
No, yeah, I
It's like great for us, but he's just
I'm traumatized.
defeat. Yeah, he's just
I'm
like,
literally traumatized.
I had
by
my
it.
shot. I could have made top 3.
You like make it up there.
No, my
like
path
your
was so-
Evo
I
top
cou- I
8
could have won
on the
actually.
stage.
You could have won.
Yeah, like there's like one other player. I was like, maybe I can't.
At what point were you just like, what was going through your mind? Were you shitting? And it's like 20 minutes later, you're like, what do I do?
You didn't
I
make
could, because it was just like I couldn't stop.
You couldn't make a call.
Like it was, it wasn't
Was
even
it like continuous,
It was
or
con-
like
it was
you
con-
just
it was
felt
just
like you
like,
couldn't?
like it was continuous.
Oh man.
And like with diarrhea, it's like in like little like
Parts.
small
spurts.
spurts.
If you will.
Yeah.
Were you like
small
running through
episodes.
all the possibilities? You're like, are there diapers nearby?
You just calling you
How
Diaper
much do I
Man.
really want to win Evo?
Yeah. It's like he's mapping out every bathroom on the way there.
Yeah.
just to, like,
It's like
make
CNN, like Gamer Pro wins tournament in diaper.
Maybe I could
It's just you. Like,
Sonic Fox has his furry stuff. You have your diaper fan.
the Siglemic of fighting games.
Maybe I would have. Maybe I would have.
Oh no!
Siglemic?
Don't
Damn.
oust that.
I actually kicked it with Siglemic at Anime. He's super cool.
That makes
And then-
sense.
And then he disappeared. Rest in peace.
Rep.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's. I hope that never happens again. I
I hope
guess,
so.
You know,
I'm
like-
definitely not going to get sponsored if that happens again. Can
Well,
we delete
I
these
don't know.
bots?
No, because it brings notoriety, and you just want your name out there.
Yeah,
and I
yeah.
guess
I don't think
to the
anyone's ever
team.
been DQ'd out of the top 8 of Evo. Like, have they?
You know what's funny? Evo 2015 or 16, I forget. I was walking into the venue to like watch top 8, and there was a guy who had a fight stick in his hand, and they wouldn't let him in because he didn't have a badge. And he's like, "I'm top 8. I'm playing in the tournament. I have to get there." And the guy's like, "No." And I'm just walking by, and it was like a single player game where they put in a little Easter egg.
Yeah.
It's like a little side story. And I just kept walking. I'm like, "Huh, that sucks." and yeah, I wonder how that turned out and who that was.
You know, actually, there was like I was just going through the Evo like check-in like the badge line, and I saw Hungrybox. He didn't have his badge on him, and I went through, and then I wanted to watch. Like he was like, "Oh, sir, stop! You don't have a badge." He's like, "Do you know who I am?"
No.
He's like, "Are you serious?" And then he was looking around like at other people to maybe like validate this. He's like, "What? Are you serious? Are you seeing this?"
You know he didn't bring his tag just for this sort
He
of
had
thing
it in
to
his
happen.
pocket
Yeah.
and was
Yeah.
just like, wait.
Yeah, no. I was like, "Wow, he's actually doing that like right now."
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
And then he actually had to walk back. He had to hold that.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that makes me so happy.
Yeah.
I love that.
I actually,
Well,
I was like, damn, what?
I like
Did
that-
he really just pull that? Like on this like random old lady? Like, yeah, I watch your children's fighting game. You're a big deal. Please come through. Like, what?
I like that because it means the rules are for everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just
And
get your badge.
It's also really funny because, like, even Ninja, well, maybe not Ninja, but, like, Ninja in the grocery store, he probably just has a fine time. He probably doesn't have to deal with shit, you know? Because gamers, at the end of the day, don't matter.
Well, I
to the
like that
real
happening
world.
to
Yeah.
melee players because top melee players love flexing that they have, like, priority over everyone else.
TPP.
I think
Yeah, and
TPP is
I
like
hate
a,
that.
yeah.
That's stupid. Like, being
Well,
late for shit,
You know, anime
like,
players don't give a shit. They'll DQ you.
acting like you don't
Yeah.
need your fucking badge. It's just like, just do it. It's easy. Just
Yeah.
show
Just
up
follow
on
the
time.
rules.
Yeah,
Yeah,
follow
show up
the
in time,
rules.
follow the
Yeah.
rules. It's not hard.
Yeah.
That's super interesting. There's lore right there, brothers. Let's
great. It makes me
go.
You said you had lore earlier about Evo.
Did we go down?
Did you want to divulge that?
lore?
Yeah. I thought
Absolutely
you said
not.
with.
It wasn't about Evo.
Okay. No, I mean E3.
No.
Okay, fine.
Let's see. Any other questions, guys? We'll take one more. Did the stream go down, by the way? That really sucks.
Neeper.
No.
It's been streaming the whole time.
No. I think when you turn off your phone, it stops loading chat.
You stop loading chat.
No,
why
mine
you
is
asked that?
still
When you
loading.
turn
Stream
it
is
off.
more
Only-
like you guys are more VOD guys.
When you
though,
turn it
right?
off. Yeah, but if
Yeah,
we
but-
have to download the VOD, so if it cut out, it means I gotta edit, put it back, and
sucks,
then
yeah.
I hate that.
And if it cuts out, we don't have another VOD,
I
actually.
see.
Firepuff 12. So do you know about Fire?
You know about
Okay,
the legend?
well,
Well, I want to hear the lore.
he's a sick ass puff. He invented the Nair rest with puff.
Wow.
You nair into someone, then you rest.
Wait, like combos. Like
It
not-
combos.
not-
It auto
wait.
cancel the nair, and then you rest, and it comes out.
What?
It
You can
combos.
do that?
Yeah.
And he says, hello, my fellow Indian, because he's also Indian.
Sick.
Congrats on Pepis, which we didn't congratulate you either. Congratulations, you finally found a sponsor in Pepis Esports,
Let's go.
and you're welcome to.
Where's my bucket hat?
Okay, well, relax.
Come on.
I feel like you're making demands, and that doesn't feel good there. But yeah, we'll get you your bucket hat. Don't worry about it. But yeah, you're on Pepis now. That's great. Firepuff 12. He didn't actually invent the Nair rest. I'm just kidding. He totally did.
Totally did.
Also, I saw V Money in the chat. He's a Marth who has a greater theory of Indian Marths because there are a lot of players that fit those two criteria.
It's like one
So-
person.
Yeah.
You would think, but
It's Rishi. It's just Rishi.
Is it?
really,
No, he's or like high level, right?
Zane.
Zane's not Indian.
Zane, I think Zane's.
Oh, is he?
What? He's Middle Eastern.
Is he Middle
Yeah.
Eastern?
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay,
Well,
well,
you're
Victor,
racist.
Victor called him.
Racist.
Victor called him Indian, and
Okay.
Victor's Indian.
Yeah, we
Zane
can follow
is, like,
his
the least Indian
his.
name.
So
yeah.
I am following that logic tree, but I don't know, because I'm fucking.
He's brown.
Maybe it's
yeah.
true that, brother. All right.
Wait, what?
Are people doing the
No,
melee
never
thing on Marvel since MVCI came out? No, don't worry about that one. It's kind of no offense, just weirdly worded. Favorite summit moment and favorite melee player.
Favorite summon moment. Beating Hook in the first of 5 was pretty cool. I was like, no,
That was
because
tight.
everyone doubted me. Everyone was just shitting on me the whole time, and I was like, "Are you serious? I'm pretty good." I beat him 5-1. I was like, "Yeah, I'm in there."
Yeah,
It
that was
didn't
sick.
matter. I lost him in tournament, so if it just ended there and I just went home,
Just summit's over, everyone.
yeah,
And then everyone
that was
just
cool.
leaves.
And what else? Yeah, also like just like doing good. Like I just like overall in terms of like, because a lot of people doubted me like going into it. They're like, yeah, his team's like not that powerful, and he's from a scene that isn't as powerful. Like NorCal, like comparatively to SoCal and East Coast are like they're much better than us. But like I beat like SoCal's like best player essentially, and I beat Lord Knight, who's another strong player. Like I just proved I could hang, you know, and
Cool.
I got 5th, and I'm like pretty proud of that. So yeah, I'm just happy I like even in versus Goichi, I was actually up in casuals in the friendlies.
Okay, do those count in your
No, no.
realm, in your world?
No, the fact
Because in ours they don't. So
yeah, I mean I lost him in tournaments. You know,
no, that's cool.
friendlies
that's
matter.
Do you think some of those like the top
Do a
like
note
they
taker, I'm sure they
level
matter.
up in
That's
tournament?
true. That's true. Yeah. I actually feel like Goichi played worst in tournament versus
Yeah,
me.
I guess so.
And I just
He
like
played like shit.
spaghetti.
Played even worse.
No, I was playing really good, and then I just like got come back on because I spaghetti because like I'm about to do it.
Oh shit.
Yeah, and that's why Hook is actually better than me. More raw skill.
He also just believes in it.
Yeah.
He's
He's
not
o-
thinking about, oh my
he's
god, I'm gonna
OD.
win. He's just like, I'm OD.
I'm OD.
And favorite melee player
That's a tough one.
besides Neep.
Probably PP.
Oh yeah. 'Cause you
Yeah.
play Falco.
Yeah, he's a camper. I'm a camper.
Is PP camp?
Yes. I don't, dude. I don't. Okay. Disrespect to PP, I guess, but no disrespect to PP.
What?
He literally is just a fucking camper. He literally just dash dance camps.
Oh my god.
That's all he's
How
known
are you
for.
gonna speak ill of the dead like
I
this?
don't understand why everyone's like, dude, PP is like the sickest Falco
He
ever.
never lost. Except
yeah,
when he
he was
did.
fucking camping.
That's tight.
That's not
Camper
tight.
is tight.
And he
yeah.
didn't know how to edge guard.
I actually
he straight up
I
didn't know how
really
to edge guard.
dislike the West Balls Falco where you just ham out. I actually think that's like
You are.
I think that's
dumb
lame
idiot.
as hell. I actually think that's way lamer than playing like
You play a game with
patient.
infinites.
Yeah, the game is dope.
I kind of
though.
like it because he's
West
like
Balls is just doing that.
he's like getting punished for it by just being
Yeah,
bad now.
I mean he fell off, right? Like
Yeah,
a little
like
bit.
really
I haven't
hard.
really
Yeah, he fell
watched
off.
much melee like as of late, but yo, Hungry Box losing to Wizzy though, that was dope.
That was dope. That happened at
that made that was
during Southern.
cathartic.
We were crowded around a
Yeah,
phone watching
same.
it. Then last one is this one's for Dawson. Have you ever had to DQ a player because they were shitting during top 8?
I'm trying to think. Maybe.
What about Squid when he was in the Power 9 bathroom doing a handstand and giving himself
Oh
a
yeah,
swirly?
yeah. I'm watching hentai.
Saying, "Don't look at me, don't look at
That
me."
was top 16. That was top 16. I don't think that counts.
It's like I have to do this. Please do not look at me.
No, but I've had like people leave for like a while going into top 8. I'm just like, they better fucking get heroes. Like
They're just penned out of their brain.
the problem is like the people in top 8 are typically. I've talked about this before with like Joey and stuff. Is like you never want to be the TO that DQs a top player, even at a local, because you're gonna get a tweet about you and then a Reddit thread about you, and you have to like.
And you're not
Why
gonna-
don't they just let him? It's West Balls.
Dude,
it's not like your
I
tournament's gonna do
can't-
good anyway.
I can't believe he DQ'd SUJ. He was only gone 30 minutes. I just don't get it.
So what if they leave by 1:30 in the morning?
Yeah. No, but yeah, anyone who would abuse that. There was also a Power 9. This is funny. I'll bring it up because it's Hugo, and I think it's funny that Hugo did it. There was a Power 9 that he went to that the bathroom broke, and he didn't want to like go piss in the bushes, so he left like 20 minutes to go to a Starbucks
And pee?
and to use
To
the
just
restroom.
pee?
Yeah, I think so.
Was
Yeah.
that like the closest toilet? Seriously? Damn.
Power 9 was kind of in a weird spot.
It was
Boonies?
it was
Little-
like there was food places, but there was a Starbucks that was like
Hugo's like, I
acceptable
only,
bathroom.
I only piss in
Acceptable bathroom.
Starbucks,
Yeah,
brother.
yeah.
That's
so
where I piss.
that was pretty good. And meanwhile, like Irvine's just like, yeah, I'm gonna piss in the bushes. But that was the only time where I thought about like, this might not work, and I might have to just like DQ him to losers. But and the whole like top players just leaving for whatever they want to do.
Yeah, weed, brother.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think we can wrap it right now, right here. Sorry, guy. Thank you so much for coming
Dude,
on.
thanks
Yeah.
for having me. This is actually like a dream come true. No
That's
lie.
so weird.
It's a
That's-
dream come true for us because we actually have a real
You really do have meme
gamer.
dreams.
He shoots for the
I-
meme stars.
Piccolo,
I have-
Smash
I have-
4.
My aspirations are quite terrible, as you can tell.
This is the lowest hanging fruit.
I literally like made it my goal to beat someone in Smash 4. Like I actually don't really like that game the whole lot, but I have the worst aspirations, but that's why I'm here.
Yeah, yeah.
I respect you for that more than anything else.
Yeah, he sticks to his guns, you
Yeah.
know, no matter how weird. And that's cool. That's chill.
Yeah.
That's
love it.
chill, guys.
All right.
Neat plays DBZ. He said he wants to money match you for like $400.
He says he's better than you, and he says like
So-
your Piccolo's washed.
It was really mean.
Yeah,
we're
He just kept being
Let's
mean
run it.
about it.
We were like, oh, we got a really good Piccolo player on. And he's like, oh,
A
Hook
lot
Gang?
of slurs.
Yeah, it was
Run,
weird.
run, run.
And so, yeah, thank you so much for joining us. Safe travels back, and we're gonna go. And yeah, this is the Bad Melee podcast. That's never happening again.
This is the
Goodbye.
bad Dragon
This
Ball.
is the last
podcast.
Bad
one.
Dragon Ball Z, boys.
Last one ever.
Goodbye forever.
No, please.
Goodbye.